For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New minute today, USA Boxing. We are back. Another one. You see what I'm saying? We got another one today, man. And as I said before, another one. You see what I'm saying? DJ Khaled style, DJ Salad style. What's going on, everybody, man? Let's make it do what it do. We're gonna make it pop today. We're gonna keep it cracking lacking. You see what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Let's give everybody a round of applause that's here. Got a whole lot of stuff. You know, a whole lot of stuff. You know, certain things. You know, I see Mike Tyson putting them paws on somebody. You know what I mean? Saw Mike Tyson putting paws on somebody on the plane and stuff like that. You know, our good young brother Tank Davis is doing this. He's doing this. I like what Tank doing right now. I like what he's doing right now. I like the fact that he's on the circuit right now, going around different podcasts, talking. I really love that. I can't even sit here and say that I don't like it. I really love the fact that he's doing that on different podcasts, talking and stuff like that. I'm looking at a receipt right now when he was on the podcast. He's going around the chitlin circuit, you know, making his rounds, promoting his fight, and I think this is wonderful for him. Canelo, yeah, I think him and Bivol is going to fight in a couple weeks. Canelo is on the chitlin circuit. You know, he's doing interviews and training camp and stuff like that. He's doing interviews and stuff, and questions was asked about his, you know, just why does he fight and what does he do it for? Now, some people feel some type of way. Some people may say, "Oh man, what the hell he talking about, man? He talking about he fight for legacy and the people, and well, he ducked Charlo and he ain't want to fight Charlo. But Charlo says Canelo ain't duck him. That what Charlo say. But you know, but you know, that's what he said. Now I got the receipt. So, who am I believe? I guess I'm gonna believe Charlo. Charlo said he ain't duck him. Oh man, Charlo just a fan of Canelo. They don't want to fight Canelo. They just fans. You know what I mean? Some people say that too. The Charlos, they fans of Canelo. What kind of bosses them is? They always kissing Canelo behind. And every time you ask him something about Canelo, Jermall Charlo, he always the emotional one, getting mad. Tell Crawford if he bring his ass up here, but knock his ass out. And then when they ask him something about Canelo, oh man, you know Canelo, man, he Cinnamon, man, he just sweet, man. We love Cinnamon. You see what I'm saying? Cinnamon man is man like he's the best. You know, he's pound for pound better. He's pound for pound better than me and my brother. He's better than me and my brother. You know, I mean, I just don't know what to say. So some people who don't like the Charlos are saying that they're a little bit too cozy when it comes to Cinnamon.
Canelo, you was a stud. You're a little fast, short little motherfucker. You go hard. What do my brother need to do? Go out on Instagram talking stupid to the Canelo fan. Canelo, you got a lot of fans and we love it. We love the fan base you got. You redhead motherfucker. You been knocking motherfuckers out. Bite. Now what?
Hey, I ride with that K. Orlando, what to say, fam? He said, yo, coach, you saw Benavidez push Charlo and Charlo ran. Well, he didn't really run. I mean, Benavidez kind of pushed his arm. I saw him push his arm. Then he turned around like, what? And then he turned around like, what? And then they said, Charlo was like, he looked at Benavidez. He was like, what the?
Now who sent you, nigga?
Charlo had no backed up. And they say, you know, for what I saw, he backed up a little bit. And they say once he backed up, got behind the gang of people, you know, hold on, no, y'all let me go, don't hold me back, let me get him, you know, kind of like how Clubber Lane did with Balboa, you know, when they was having the statue revealing ceremony, you know what I mean? Let me go, let me get him, you know what I mean? It was kind of like that there, man. You know, they say Charlo, you know what get me with Jermall Charlo though? You got all that energy at the fights. We're gonna do a show on this too. You have all that energy at the fights. Y'all he was drunk, according to Dave Benavidez, he was drunk, and I can see that. I can see that. Because you know, you all that energy at the fights. You King Kong, you Godzilla, you this, you that. I don't see several that pull up on you, man. 3 people. And man, that energy be different. Like, damn, I'm like, if you can take that energy when you at the fights and drunk, I'm gonna knock your ass out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. 1,000 people in front of you. If you could take that energy and transfer it into fighting that guy that you're tongue wrestling with and trying to fight at the fights, man, we'll have some better fights right now, man. That's the only problem I have. Man, just take that same energy and apply it to fighting David Benavidez inside the ring. And Canelo talked about that as well. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. You know, read my little opening statement, and then I'm gonna go straight to the chat, right? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Canelo says that he fights for legacy in a recent interview. What interview this was, I have it right here. Fight Hype. FightHype.com. The brother that was interviewing him, I forgot the brother's name. Please forgive me. I will show you the receipt. I do have it. You know, I keep the receipts now. You know, Canelo says he fights for legacy and he fights for the people. And he was asked a question about, hey, man, you know, what you think about Crawford and Spence? You know, they have opportunity to fight for Undisputed. What do you think about that? Well, you know, what would you advise them and stuff like that? And he said, yeah, man, you know, he said, yeah, that's what we do it for. We do it to fight, you know, that's what a fighter's supposed to do it for. A fighter is supposed to fight for legacy and fight for the people, because you're going to make the money. If you're a top fighter, you're going to make the money anyway. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, man, that, you know, they should do that. Crawford and Spence should do that. They should make that fight happen. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because it's going to be it will be for legacy now. They're going to make a lot of money. It's going to be for legacy, and it's going to be for the people. So that's going to be three birds killed with one stone. When that fight get made, it's going to be a legacy fight for both men. If Errol Spence can win, he would be the first undisputed welterweight champion in the 4-belt era. And if Crawford can win, he would be the two-weight division undisputed champion. You know, shit, I don't know what that would put him at in pound for pound, you know, but pound for pound is subjective anyways, but you get what I'm saying? I don't know. So you get what I'm saying? So it's going to be a legacy fight. It's going to be for the people. And they're going to make a boatload of money. But I agree with that. In a recent interview with Fight Hype, Canelo says that he fights for legacy and the people, and he fights for the people. When asked about how does he go about his everyday life in the sport of boxing, let you guys see it. I had the receipt. The interviewer asked Canelo, does he think that Crawford and Spence should do the same for their legacy and for the people? And Canelo said, yes. He said, this is what we do it for. Canelo said, this is what fighters are supposed to fight for. This is what they're supposed to fight for. I hope that some of the other fighters who is in the sport of boxing would do the same. I see an interview with my brother Tank Davis. You know, he's saying, hey, man, he want to fight the win of Killer Cam and Devin Haney. That ain't gonna happen because that's gonna be a 2-fight deal. I'll put it out. I take that back. If Cambosos win, it's gonna be a 1 fight, from what I'm hearing. If Devin Haney win, and this is why I say when guys are like, "Oh man, Devin Haney got to go to Australia and fight that man twice in this country." Look, he don't have to. He got to win. He got to win twice. No, he has to win 1 time. What do you mean by that? The first fight is the most important fight. He got to fight him twice. You're assuming he's gonna win the first one. Shit, if he don't win the first one, you ain't got to worry about the second one. You see what I'm saying? So this how that work. This how that work, right? Now, we all know that Crawford and Spence have to fight each other. They got to fight each other, dog. The question is, will they fight each other? And I'm not questioning it from a Crawford and Spence standpoint. What would Al Haymon and the PBC do? Because they are on the clock. They say Al Haymon is the best thing that ever happened in the sport of boxing. Some people they say Al Haymon is a god. You have people who pray to Al Haymon. Some people name their children after Al Haymon. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? But what would Al Haymon and the PBC do? What will Showtime and Stephen Espinosa do? That's my question. Will Errol Spence be able to convince Al Haymon and the PBC to make this fight happen? Only time would tell. You know what I mean? But Canelo holds a lot of weight in the sport of boxing, and he leads by example. And I would think that, just by him saying that in the interview, like people like Tank Davis, they really look up to Canelo. They like Canelo a lot. They always say Canelo is their best fighter. The Charlos, even Jermall Charlo, Canelo, Canelo is the best, man. He's a stud. He's this, he's that. Jermall Charlo say he's a stud. He's a stud. That's what Jermall Charlo. I think Jermall thinks very highly. He thinks highly of Canelo. You see what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. You know what I'm saying? But maybe fighters like Jermall Charlo can learn something from Canelo. in my opinion, right? I know Crawford and Spence, they want to smoke with each other, and both men do understand the importance of legacy. Both men do understand that. Hopefully, the people who make the decisions for Errol Spence, because we know he's not his own boss, he has to do what he's told. The people who make decisions for Errol Spence want to make this fight happen, and hopefully they will make it happen. I'm still pessimistic myself, but hey, that's just who I am as it relates to this particular subject matter. I don't believe shit until I see it as it relates to Spence and Crawford. All the other shit, I'll wait till I see it. You see what I'm saying? Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think Canelo is right about, fighters should fight for, legacy? And I know some people say, I don't care about no damn legacy. Legacy can't pay my bills. Y'all got that shit from Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd was the only one that ever said that. You know what I mean? Floyd was the one that said that, and then everyone else jumped behind and ran behind Floyd, while ignoring the fact that the reason why we talk about Floyd Mayweather is because of his legacy. Legacy is built upon the quality and caliber of fighters who you fight. Anytime Floyd Mayweather talks, he talks about, I was the first to do this. I was the first to do that. The highest grossing. I beat this dude. I beat that dude. All he talk about is what? His legacy. Because your legacy is what people remembers. So, and that's why I found it kind of strange when he said that, hey man, he don't, legacy can't pay my bills and this and that, yada, 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 yada. Bro, your whole career was built on your legacy. You have a legacy because of the moves that you made. That's why people remember you. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Do you guys think that Canelo is right, guys, or do you guys think that fighters should take more of a proactive approach when it comes to fighting for legacy and fighting for the people? Because if you win the hearts of the people, the people will support you. You know what I mean? I'm for the people, by the people, other people. Don King was the promoter of the people. This is why the people love Don King, even to this day.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Really though, even to this day, they love Don King. Now people, man, oh man, he was a crook. He was this, he was that. I mean, goddamn, everybody in the sport of boxing is a crook. But that Don, whew, god damn, but he might have. Don boy was a mug, boy, when it came to his fighters. I ain't gonna lie, boy. But he know how to squeeze. He know how to squeeze a penny, and he know how to squeeze a penny. He know how to squeeze $1 out of a penny, boy. Shit, Don King was a mug, boy. He accomplished a lot coming from the street. Not having the education that Bob Arum has, but was beating his ass every time they put fights on. The street guy against the Harvard guy. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what it is, guys. Do you guys feel that Canelo is wrong in saying that Crawford and Spence should make the fight happen for their legacy and for the people? Because some people felt that type of way about it also. Again, as I said before, some people say, oh, man, what the hell Canelo talking about? He don't fight for no damn legacy. He be cherry picking. They bring up Yildirim. They bring up Rocky Fielding. He lost to Triple G in the first fight. You know what I mean? They robbed Triple G the first fight. Laura beat him. What else they say beat him? He ducked Charlo. I was doing some research this morning, boy. And he ducked Charlo. Lauren beat him. Floyd schooled him. You know what I mean? Floyd took him to school. They bring all. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Martin. I'll salute to my brother, man, Smith and West. What's going on, fam? Let's see. He said, Coach, the only reason Floyd said he didn't care about legacy is because he couldn't read the word legacy. My brother Smith and West, what you say, fam? He say back then the fans wanted to see war. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Mr. I Know Boxing, he said, Coach, I told you like 2 months ago, take is an investment before a fighter in Floyd eyes. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But on this new podcast though, he did say that he wanted to smoke with the winner out of Devin Haney and Killer Cambosos, Killer Cam. You know what I mean? Killer Cam. He wanted to win out of that, and then I'll let you guys hear it. You know what I mean? Because me telling you one thing, but I'll let you guys hear it. He said boxing was different then though. Yeah. Nowadays fans wrap their favorite fighters up in wool blankets. Yeah, trying to protect them from danger. Yeah, you're right about that. Hey, Smith and West, you hit the nail right on the head. Damn, you hit the nail right on the head. That's what's changed from then to today. When I say then, I'm talking about the 80s, the 90s. The 90s was kind of like really, really the golden era as well. The 90s, 80s and 90s, and you may, 80s and 90s, before the Klitschko's took over the heavyweight division. You know what I mean? Fans wanted to see their fighters in tough fights. They wanted to see if their fighter can beat this guy. They wanted to see that. Today, there's a new breed of boxing fans that kind of dominate online. And I think they may even outnumber. No, as a matter of fact, we have the casuals. So that, you have the casuals, and this is the casual and the fanboy era. You know what I mean? We protect our fighters. We make arguments for why fights shouldn't have happened. We watch our fighters' money. You don't know nothing about their money. We pocket watch their money. We fans of promotional companies. My fighter got more followers on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook followers than you do. Now this is some crazy stuff. Now, bro, this is like, okay, but goddamn, what the? It done changed. And I think the casuals and the fanboys, they kind of ran probably some of the diehard boxing fans off the block a little bit. We like, man, what the hell? Because the diehard boxing fans looking like, what the hell is this? What is it? What do you mean he got more? He did. What you mean he tweeted? What you mean he tweeted 180 characters in one message, but Twitter only allows you to have 160? How he was able to do that? That's how good he is on Twitter. He's able to tweet 180 characters when you can only tweet 160 characters. Look how many followers he got. I'm like, what the it done changed, bro. It done changed, bro. Hey, so if you a boxing fan, if you a diehard boxing fan, and you just coming on the internet, you looking around like, what the hell? What is this? You know what? How you like? It's foreign to you right now. It's foreign, and this is what it is. Smith and West, what you say for me? Say, can you imagine Tyson telling Holyfield, "Hey, pimp, we can't fight until you get a COVID test, and you need to have a max 315 bitch." Hey, hey, check this out, baby boy. Check this out. Hey, man, check this out, man. Listen, man, you want to fight me, bro? This is what it's going to be, man.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
That's what we stuck with now. This is what we stuck with. This where it's at now. This where it's at now. Hey, this where it's at now. I want to unify. You know what I mean? I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to break into Houston, even though I'm not from Houston. I want to fight Canelo. I want to let him know that I've never been a Captain Save a Hoe. Black Rob, Black Whoa. Really though? Bam, bam, Bigelow. Certified pimp like a gigolo. That's where we at right now. This is where we at right now. You know what I mean? What you talking about, nigga? My fighter, my fighter deserved 80%. You know what I mean? He did the heavy lifting. That's where we at now. This where we at now. My fighter did the heavy lifting. He did the heavy lifting. Hey, these dudes be negotiating contracts. I'm like, dude, you don't even know. You never even seen a boxing contract before. These dudes be negotiating contract. Hold on, baby boy. Hold on. My fighter made it's rumored now. My fighter made $10 million last fight. Sir, how do you know that? Do you have any receipts on that, sir? What you mean? Do I have any receipts? What you mean? Do I have any receipts? What you talking about? My fighter made $10 million last week, sir. Okay, sir. That's neither here nor there. All right. So you saying all that to say what, sir? Well, shoot, your fighter ain't make, but he ain't make the $2 million. You see what I'm saying? And be honest with you, his resume don't look that good. And really, he ain't fought nobody. And to be, you know what? Bets off. He don't need to fight my fighter. We got 2K and Sam. My fighter finna get ready to fight. 2K and Sam is a dangerous fight for my fighter. Your fighter don't need to be fighting my fighter. Hey, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. This where it's at now. This where it's at. I'm like, hold on, wait. Aren't we trying to see the fights? These dudes are arguing online at the reason why we shouldn't see the fight. Okay, so this is how you know you don't really have a whole lot of boxing fans online, bro. We outnumbered. I'm gonna tell you right now, the diehard boxing fans, we are outnumbered by the casuals and the fanboys. We outnumbered, bro. We outnumbered. I'm telling you right now. It is what it is, bro. Hey, we outnumbered by 10-1. For every one Smith and West, there's 10 casuals and fanboys. You know what I mean? There's 10 fanboys for every one Smith and West. You know, so it's gonna take one of you to take 10 of them. You see what I'm saying? He said it's the same in every sport. I don't watch TV. Edgar Camacho, I don't watch TV. I don't watch football or basketball. I haven't seen any basketball, so I don't even know I didn't even know it was the playoffs until somebody told me. So I don't know, but you say it's the same in every sport. I remember being down when Shaq left the Lakers. I was only 12 then. My dad say, F Shaq, I'm a Lakers fan, clearly caring for the team, not the player. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Hell, that's how the people from Orlando felt when Shaq left Orlando Magic. When he left Orlando Magic, was him and Dennis Scott, Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, Scott Skiles. I mean, that's how they was when he left. When he left Orlando, man, we were like, God damn, this nigga alone left us, man. Man, yeah, man. That's how we was, bro. He said, shout out to Martin.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, fam. Hey, yeah, that's how it was, bro. That's how it was, man. Shout out to Martin.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, why do these LWC channels continue to milk Spence and Crawford? I think I broke that down yesterday. You know what I mean? You don't understand the business of YouTube. When you understand the business of YouTube, you'll get it. Like, basically, he said, and why do most of them fanboys of Spence? They call themselves, he said they call themselves boxing fans. Well, see, the YouTube business work like this. I broke this down yesterday, but you probably wasn't here. This is how YouTube works. Every channel, including mine, every channel has, I think my channel is a little bit more mixed than most channels on YouTube and in the boxing circle. But those channels over there, they know they have a certain demographic that they cater to, right? They have a certain demographic, whether it's black, whether it's Hispanics, whether it's white, whatever, right? They have a certain demographic, right? So when you look at your analytics, when you see someone from from the LDBC, since you brought them up, some of the more successful ones, and some of the ones who are not, some of the ones who are their affiliates as well. What happens is, they know that every time they talk about a certain title or a certain subject matter or whatever the case may be, this is what their fan base wants to hear. When they look at their analytics and they see, goddamn, this video did 20,000 views, 25,000 views, yada, yada, yada. And then when I talk about this, it does 10,000 views, 7,000 views. So they keep talking about the subject matter that they know their demographics want to hear. And they give you 10 different variations of that. Like, it's similar to what I did today. You know what I mean? Basically Canelo did do an interview. You see what I'm saying? He did do an interview. So, and I do a lot of studying online. So he did do an interview. I do have some information. I have some receipts about what he said, but this would be considered maybe a variation of talking about Spence and Crawford. You see what I'm saying? Or talking about Canelo. So their audience, their demographics, when they drop certain videos like that, it does very well for them. And they make a lot of ad revenue from that. So this is why you see that. It's nothing. It's just business for them. It's just business. I understand that now. It's just business. That's all. Shout out to Jacob Sims for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said my bad. I dropped my phone. I mean my camera.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Hey, I ride with the AK. Spitfire. He say, salute, coach in chat. Let's get the likes up. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, hit the like button. Hey, man, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Listen, we need over 200 likes in order to for me to open up the phone lines. You know what I mean? Then what you say, fam? He say truth. He say truth of facts. Spence is the #1 fighter in the division. Bud is great. Bud is great too. Bud is great too. But Spence beat world class title holders, holder fighters. Bud beat them when they was ex-champions. Facts. See, there we go again. Facts. And then there's a counter argument to everything you just said. There's a counter argument to everything you just said. So I know just based on what you said, what side of the fence you're on. I just want to see the fight, bro. I just want to see the fight. You know what I mean? That's all I want. I want to see the fight. I'm riding with Crawford. You ride with Spence. Nothing wrong with that. But guess what? We won't know who's going to do what till they get in the ring. So let's hope we get that fight. Shout out to Devon Webster for dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Devon, what you say, fam? He said, why people act like Bud don't have fanboys too? Nah, he does have fanboys. Bud does have fanboys. Every fighter, all of the top fighters have fanboys. As a matter of fact, we had a whole list. Devon, you probably don't remember. You probably wasn't here. I want to say about December. No, it was November. But we had a whole list of all of the fanboy names, like all of the top fighters and what was the name of their fanboys. You see what I'm saying? We just had a list of them. It was like, we went all the way back to I think we started from Pacquiao and Floyd. And then we went all the way up to now. You see what I'm saying? So every all of the top fighters had their fanboys. All of them had their fanboys. This is fact. It's true. It's true. It's true. You know what I mean? He say Bud dude, but Spence just have more fans. The Bud, he say the Bud, and then Bud do a vote. Spence have more fans. What do you mean he has more fans? You can't. You know why you can't really say that? Because you're going by YouTube channels. You haven't really walked out in the street and really just talked to the people, did a survey, yada yada yada. You probably listen to YouTube channels who are pro Spence, and if you're in that echo chamber, this is how you see things. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever your echo chamber is, there's nothing wrong with that. Fact of the matter is this: irregardless of how you feel, all I want to see is the fight. You worried about fans. You're worried about this guy's the #1 in the division, this and that, yada, yada, yada. I'm past all that. I want to see the fight. Talk to me about, listen, man, when are we going to get this fight together? We can argue the semantics all day about who did what, who got what. That ain't got nothing to do with us getting the fight. I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight, brother. And, so other than that, I missed a super chat from Edwin. Oh, sorry about that. Shout out to Edwin for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, salute, coach. Sources say, it's your boy. Charlo was from Corey Fieldman. Charlo is the Corey Fieldman and needs 10 mil to say the names. He need more to fight him. Yeah, man. Motherfucker, like shit. Like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If I go to an LDBC channel and have one of those guys do a poll on which fighter is the best fighter to them, between Crawford and Spence, they're gonna say Crawford, because more than likely those guys who subscribe over there they're gonna say Spence. Sorry about that, because a lot of those guys over there they don't like Crawford. So it's all subjective to the individual. Me personally, I give two whats about the subjectivity. I want to see the fight. I don't give a damn who you think got the most fans, who baby mama the finest, who can do the one leg up contest, how much money my fighter make, even though you don't get none of the goddamn money. You don't even know the guy. How much back end money we gonna get? His success is my success. No, dog, you got to pay your own rent, your own mortgage. You got to pay your own health insurance. If you're married, you got to take care of your own wife. If you have kids, you got to take care of your own children. You ain't getting none of that. You ain't getting none of that money. So I understand a lot of you guys, you live vicariously through your fighters' lives. And unfortunately, first fact of the matter is Spence and Crawford know each other. They talk to each other on the phone. I'm pretty sure you don't have Spence's phone number. I don't have Crawford's phone number, and vice versa. They don't even know who the fuck you is. So, damn, I'm sorry about that. My kids out there. They don't even know who the hell you are. They don't know who the hell I am. I just want to see the fight, dog. I just want to see the fight. I'll let you deal with all the other stuff. I want to see the fight. You want to talk about who got more fans. I want to see the fight. You want to talk about, well, you know, my fighter got more ice. I want to see the fight. Oh man, my fighter more popular. I want to see the fight. Oh man, you know, your fighter dull. Like, bro, ain't woo, and this is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem. Shout out to Kareem for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said refreshing the super chat for those who can't super chat. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Kareem, man. Salute to my brother Kareem, man. Salute to my brother Kareem. He says, he said, true, coach, you're right. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's all I care about, bro. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I've been watching boxing for 40 years. And let me tell you something. When I watched Sugar Ray Leonard fight Marvelous Hagler, I didn't care that Sugar Ray was more popular than Marvin Hagler. When I saw Mike Tyson fight Buster Douglas, you know what I mean? And you know, I didn't watch that fight because, yeah, you know, Mike, you know, I was a fanboy of Mike Tyson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna lie to you. So I had overwhelming bias about Mike Tyson. But I'm just saying, man, like, all you know, the era that I came up in, those guys fought. The era that's coming up today, it's the total. It's like, come on, it's this shit. You know, you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, my brother. That's all I'm saying. Let's just get the fight. God damn, like Canelo say, like Canelo said, and this is why I want to talk about this. You know, Canelo says he fights for legacy and he fights for the people. He says Spence and Crawford should do the same thing. We need to get this fight, dog. That's all I care about. Let us get the fight. Once we get the fight, then we can argue about the Tootsie Roll and, oh, my fighter got a better jab than your fighter, and Crawford gonna dog walk Spence. No, Spence gonna dog walk Crawford. And, you know, well, Spence sold this and so. We can argue about all that stuff right then. But right now, I want to try to get the fight. That's all I care about. That's all I care about, dog. God damn. You know, my fighter did the heavy lifting. My fighter did more push-ups. My fighter got bigger muscles than your fighter. Oh, look at my fighter abs. Did you see when he weighed in? Did you see that 12-pack he had? My fighter had a 12-pack. Your fighter had a 6-pack. Look how ripped your fighter. Look how ripped my fighter look over your fighter. I'm like, come on, man. Let's get the fight, dog. Let's get the fight, dog. That's all I'm saying. Let's get the fight. Mr. Riggs, what you say, fam? You say fast, coach. I'm just hyped for the fight. That's all I want, dog. That's all I want. That's all I want. He says, coach, I'm from the same era. I was born in 1980. Well, if you was born in 1980, you should know better. You should know better if you was born in 1980. Boxing, what you say, man? I skipped your super chat. Sorry about that, fam. Hell, that's even worse. If you was born in 1980, that's even worse. Shit, I was born in 1974. That's even worse then. Shout out to Boxing Logic United for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, ain't none have more than Canelo. Exactly. I mean, you know, shit, I don't know what his net worth is, but it's rumored sources. It's rumored from what I want to do a quick Google search. This man got a net worth of $150 million, something like that. Shit, he don't give a damn about that shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I mean, I just think as boxing fans, you know, if you older, you should know better. There's no way in hell you should be an old ass fanboy. I'm 6 years older than you, so you're 42 years old. You should know better. I can see a young cat, but you should know better, sir. Boss, shout out to Myron, man. Oh yeah, shout out to the Mag Mob in the building. The Mag Mob in the building, man. The Mag Mob in the building. Let's see. He says, coach, did you see Blue Super Chat? When? No, I haven't been over there. He said, coach, did you see they were accusing Fundora PED but saying nothing about Spencer Ugas? Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I know that. I mean, you ought to know what that is, though. You ought to know what that is. I mean, you know, they said Fundora, you know, there was no PED testing. I mean, I know where that came from. You know what I mean? There was no PED testing with Fundora and Lubin, you know, and then insinuating that, okay, well, because Lubin's face looked messed up, that means Fundora had to be on something. While ignoring the fact that there was no testing, that means both men probably could have had something in their system if they chose to do something. Ignoring that, but it didn't fit the narrative. You know what I mean? So, you know, you can't bring that up when it goes against the narrative that you're painting. And then Spence and Ugas, you know, they say it was no testing there. So, you know what I mean? So, you know, if it's a fighter that they didn't like, they'll say, look how he beat his face up. You see how he beat Ugas' face up? He had to be on something. You know there was no testing for that, right? But since it's the fighter that they do like, he's the greatest in the world, they don't bring none of that up. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So this is the YouTube game. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like when you look at your analytics, right? Your analytics tells you what your demographics is. Like most of the people who subscribe to my channel are from the United States. Most. I got a percentage of UK, but they from the United States. You see what I'm saying? And the content creator knows already. Once he drop a title, a headline of a video, he know what his fan base want. If it's a pro Wilder station, they want to hear 20 different variations of Wilder. If it's a pro PBC station, on YouTube channel, they want to hear 20 different variations of Errol Spence, Tank Davis, the Charlos. That's probably it. Them the only 4 that they really talk about. Them the only 4 they really talk about. PBC got a whole roster full of fighters. I think they only talk about 4. They talk about David Benavidez every now and then. You know what I mean? You get a Caleb Plant once in a lifetime. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what their demographics wants to hear. So this is why you hear that. That's why you see these different variations. It's a business, guys. Don't take it personal. It's a business, guys. I trust me. I'm a content creator. I know. I can look at a title or a headline of any content creator. I know exactly what kind of emotion he's trying to invoke, and I can pretty much tell if he has real subscribers based on his subscribership. Just a certain percentage of those people are going to watch this video. I can put him a damn near guest spot on the range how many views that video gonna get. That's just what it is, guys. It's what it, I'm the one that's telling. I'm the only one that's on YouTube in the boxing community that's telling you the game. I'm the one that's telling you the game. Ain't nobody telling you what I'm telling you. I'm the one that's telling you the game. This is how this shit works, right? Shout out to BWG for dropping them 10 pounds on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, enough about these 2 guys. Sources say, you're going to be unifying Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram titles this summer. Hey, you already know, man. I want to unify. True. Hey, look here, man. I got a fight coming up with somebody on Instagram. On Instagram, I think I got a fight date. Let's see what date it is. Is that the end of? I got to talk to Ron Boy Fresh. He's my manager, and Steve Kim my promoters. Gotta talk to them. I think I got some. I think they got something set up for me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to unify all the social media divisions. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. Eddie Val, what you say, fam? He say since no testing, who knows? Both was on PEDs. Exactly. Both could have been on PEDs. But if I'm pushing the narrative, I'm not going to talk about that. Especially if it's against my fighter, who I pledge an allegiance to. You know what I mean? But that's the game, though, dog. Just let you know that's the game, brother. That's the game. That's the game. That's the game. You know, I tell people the game. You know, some of the content creators, they don't listen to me, so I don't even talk to them no more. I mean, not talk to them, but I don't say nothing about it anymore. Like, you know, it is what it is. Ed, when you say new media today, speculation runs rampant when the fighter they don't like wins. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hey, Edwin, you know my motto. If you did not have a double standard, you wouldn't have a standard at all. You know, and that's what it is. That's what it is. He said, Coach, who's your mentor? Oh, you know, I don't have a mentor. I'm moving up to a different weight division. I'm on Instagram. So, you know, I'm challenging the champ over there for his title. It ain't Ryan Garcia, nobody. We know he the king of Instagram. He got like 8 million followers, 9 million followers. You know what I mean? But it's somebody else. You know what I mean? Finna go knock him off right quick, get his belt. See what I'm saying? And then once I finish there, I'm going straight to TikTok, knock that dude off, get his belt. And then when I leave there, I'm going straight to Facebook, knock him off, get his belt. And then when I leave there, I'm going to go to Twitter. I'm going to say Twitter for last. And then once I whoop the dude up there in Twitter, you see what I'm saying? And I'm already undisputed in YouTube. You know what I mean? I will be the undisputed champion. You know what I mean? In all 5 weight divisions on social media. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. He said, you did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" We did it first.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Eddie? We bring the belts together. You know what I mean? You know, I'm undisputed. You undisputed. You know, we did it first. We were undisputed first. Then you know, Canelo followed after us, became undisputed. So we do know we the first. We the first. You know, we the first to do it. We already know that. But hey, but why don't we bring the belts together? So I'm saying, you know, my son, and, you know, undisputed, Canelo undisputed, and we bring all our belts together and just show everybody, you know, two Hispanics together. You know, we undisputed together. You know, we did it first though. We did it first, Eddie. But don't worry about it. You joined us. You know, we motivated you. Shout out to Eric Arroyo.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, okay.
For dropping them two, bam, dollars on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Coach versus Elon Musk for undisputed Twitter belt. I'm saving Twitter for last because the competition is really stiff on Twitter. The competition is serious on Twitter. So I'm saving Twitter for last. I'm going to clean up my side of the street like Errol Spence. Listen, I'm going to clean up my side of the street. It took me 5 years to do it. But I'm going to clean up my side of the street. You see what I'm saying? And then once I clean up my side of the street, then I'm going to go to Twitter, and then it's going to be the Royal Rumble. It's going to be for all the belts. It's going to be for the YouTube undisputed titles. It's going to be for the TikTok undisputed titles. It's going to be for the Instagram undisputed titles. It's going to be for Facebook undisputed titles. I'm putting everything on the line. I'm saving Twitter for last. If I can accomplish this, I will be the baddest mofo around this town. You know, like bad Leroy Brown. That's what it's gonna be. Shout out to Magnificent.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I got a 40-year-old partner that's been calling me for the last 4 years just to argue about Spence and Crawford. He said, I just want to see the fight. No more talk. Hey, man, Magnificent. I feel the same way you feel, though. Hey, Matt, I'm finna tell you how to handle that. Dog. How many likes we got? We got 200 likes yet? Man, y'all got to tighten up on your backstroke. Hey, man, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. As a matter of fact, I ain't going to say it no more. Just cross my arms like this here. I ain't going to say it no more. This is unacceptable. You see what I'm saying? I'm pulling up. Through the computer screen. I'm trying to unify the divisions, and y'all sitting there playing with me, don't want to get the likes up. This is unacceptable. He said, Coach, what should the split be for the Twitter belt? 50-50 split? Oh, no, I'm the A side. No, listen, I'm the A side. When I go to Twitter, I'm the A side. 70-40. I mean, not 70-40, 70-30 split, 70-30 split. I'm gonna be generous. I'm doing the most numbers. I'm doing the most numbers right now. I'm doing the most numbers. So it should be a 70-30 split my way. 65-35, that's if I'm being generous. Not 65-35, 65-35, 30-35. Cause I did all the heavy lifting. He say showed up. Yeah, man, showed off, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit, I'm finna do what Big Nello did. Nello became undisputed in 11 months. I'm finna do it in less than that. Nello came undisputed in 11 months. I'm seeking that top that. He did it in 11 months. I think Josh Taylor did it in like what? 2 years? Maybe? My memory serves me correct. I think he did it in like 2 years. Usyk, it might have took him a couple of years also as well, something like that. Crawford, I think it took him a couple of years, maybe 2.5 years, something like that. I'm not sure. I gotta go by. So Errol, he's trying. This is the 5th year since he got his belt. And Canelo did it in I'm saying for the men. I'm not talking about the women. He did it in 11 months. So I think I can top that. I think I can top that. I think I can get it. I can become undisputed in 6 months. He say the name. Say He said, say the names, man. Say the names. Yo, what up? This Coach Malachi Williams. You know, y'all know what it is. Get at me. Hey, man, please call these people out, man. Call these people out. Tell them who you want. Tell them who you want. Tell them what your name is, son. Tell them what your name is. Tell them why you're mad. Tell them why you're mad, son. Tell them why you're mad. Tell them why you're mad. Please call these people out. Please. Mike Tyson said, please call these people out. Please. Tell them who you want. Who you want. You know what I mean? You know, yo, what up? What up? This is Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Y'all know what it is. Get at me. Say the names, man. Say the names, man. Say the names. The names need to be said. The Mexican monster. Hey, bro, when I watched that interview again, it was like, Mike kept saying it all throughout the show. Yeah, okay, yeah, but we finna get ready to go, man. Look, you got millions of people watching, man. Go ahead and, he said, go ahead. Let the people know who it is you want to fight again. He went go, Mike. Hey, who it is you want to fight again? Go ahead and let the people know, man. I know I asked you 2 times already, but go ahead and let the people know who it is you want to fight again. He said the Mexican monster. He said, man, why? He looked at that Paul Pierce. Man, why'd you keep bringing his name up? So I was like, man, why'd you keep bringing his name up, man? And then Jermall Charlo. Oh, this goddamn, this dude here, Jermall Charlo. The reporter asking him about, the video I showed y'all when he was looking all mean in the interview. The reporter asked him about Crawford. Man, why y'all keep bringing his name up? You know how he be popping his neck and smacking when he be talking. Man, why y'all keep bringing his name up, man? I'm trying to become undisputed at 154. He's not even a 154-pounder. Why y'all talking about somebody that's on 147? And he's right about that. He's right about that. You're talking about Crawford. This man fighting for undisputed at 154. Why in the hell y'all talking about Crawford? Crawford is a 147-pounder. He got business to take care of in the welterweight division. Listen, Jermall Charlo is right about that. He's 1,000% correct about that. But it was how he presented. It was how he said it, though. Goddamn, why the hell y'all keep breaking him up? He need to keep his little ass down there, because if he come up here messing with me, he messing with me, you know what I mean? He gonna get his ass knocked out. I'm a knockout artist, baby. I'm a knockout artist. I like that, Jermall. I ain't trying to start nothing, brother. But you're one of my favorite fighters. You is. Your brother now, he Tony the Tiger. But you the real killer of the family. But I just want to ask you something, brother. How come every time they mention the Crawford name, your whole mood just like when they mention Crawford name to you, or they mention your Crawford name to Derrick James, why y'all face just ball up like a prune, and you just get there, goddamn, he ain't even sold nothing yet. And Errol did this, and Errol did that, and and so he fought this dude, but when he fought him, the dude was pregnant, and he had one leg when he fought him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he beat that dude, but that dude went nobody when he fought him. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, he ain't did nothing. You know what I mean? So what are you saying? Well, what I'm saying is, because he ain't really did nothing, you know what? He should just give us the belt. We wouldn't even fight him and let him go ahead on. Let him go fight somebody else. Let him fight Keith Thurman first. And then after Keith Thurman, he got to fight Danny Garcia. And then after Danny Garcia, we want him to fight Boots. And then if he can get by all three of them, then we'll think about fighting them. So it's True. I'm like, man, you do know what you just said. It sounds crazy, right? What you mean it sound crazy? What you mean it sound crazy? I'm just saying, bro. Hey, Tony Kelly, he said he's finished me already. I'm just saying, though, bro. You know I ain't lying, dog. I ain't lying. How many likes we got? Oh man, this is unacceptable. We got over 270 people in here and less than 200 likes. This is ridiculous. I'm just saying though. You already know, bro. You already know, bro. They're gonna come up with all kind of stipulations. Bro, I just ain't never seen no fans like this. Like they come up with all types of stipulations. Okay, look. I don't mind my favorite fighter fighting this guy because he match up real good with him. He gonna beat him. Oh, my favorite fighter, he gonna beat that guy. We can make that fight happen ASAP. That fight gonna happen in 5 minutes. I'm like, man, you making all these other fights real quick. But when it comes to a certain fighter, that's on the coincidence, as Dante Boxing Nation would say, that's on the coincidental list. You know, when it comes to a certain fighter that's on a coincidental list that they think that's gonna really challenge their fighter, boy, they start talking about statistics. Bro, listen, hey, hold on. Hey, Lisa, you know I ain't lying. Listen, this is how you know. This is how you know. Hey, this is how you know when this is how you know when a fanboy is afraid that his fighter is gonna lose potentially to another fighter that they deem as damaging, that they see as a threat. Shout out to Rob Boy Fresh for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Rob Boy Fresh, what's up, Slim? He said Melly Mel didn't act all sassy like that with flat-footed Philly bull Danny Garcia. I don't know why. Shit, I don't know why. Danny Garcia lost all his step-up fights in the welterweight division. But I get what you're saying, though. Shout out to my brother Money Brown, man. Shout out to Money Brown, man. Money Brown in the building, man. Hey, but I'm just saying though, right? You don't know when it's a fighter that they be shaking like booty meat about. Now if he fighting Toucan Sam, Homie the Clown, Hog Head Cheese, Pork Chop Willie, you fighting. We make those fights, but you make those fights like it ain't nothing. But boy, when it come, I'm just saying this how these fanboys work. This is fanboy psychology. But when it comes to a fighter who they fear, they be like, okay, well first, okay. Damn, this nigga. Okay, well, they're going to talk about stats. Well, statistically, my fighter work rate is he throw more punches per round than your fighter. So that automatically, he don't get a chance to fight my fighter. That's one. Number two, my fighter, he's more popular than your fighter. You see what I'm saying? My fighter, man, he got keys to the city and all that stuff there. Okay, what I got to do with fighting, sir? Nothing. Okay, number three, okay, let me see. All right, shoot, my fighter, he ride private jets. Okay, all right, he ride private jets. Okay, all right. Shit, my fighter, he got more YouTube channels that ride for him. Ain't nobody ride for your fighter like they ride for my fighter. I said, okay, sorry. Like, bro, like this is how you know they be afraid. I mean, like the fan is that the fanboy is that much more emotionally invested in the fighter. When it's a fighter who they think that's going to beat their fighter, but they come up with all types of stuff. Oh, they come up, but my fighter more popular than your fighter. My fighter made more money than your fighter. My fighter fight in stadiums. My fighter got bad baby mamas. My fighter baby mama look more prettier than your fighter baby mama. My fighter hang out with famous rappers. Don't nobody even like your fighter. But they come up with all, statistically, my fighter, his walk around weight is bigger than your fighter. I looked at your fighter's weigh-in. He had a 6-pack and my fighter had a 12-pack. So, they go to saying all types of stuff, bro. I'm like, God, bro, you ain't say that against Ocampo. You ain't say that against Shorty Big Nuts. You ain't say that against Hobo Sam. You ain't say that against Pork Chop Willie. You ain't say that against Drop Top Sally. You know what I mean? But how come when it comes to this fighter, why y'all keep breaking his name up? Popping your neck? Then why you popping your neck like that? I'm from Florida. I don't know if that's how y'all rock there, but that's how y'all rock there. But men don't be popping their neck and smacking, bro. Like, you got some serious emotional issues. And bro, like I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Fucking with me, because I'm a knockout artist, baby. I'm like, God, oh man, just calm down. It's just an interview. That's all. It's just an interview, man. God damn. Bro, I'm like, I sit back and study these guys. I study these guys. I study the chats. I don't really study the content creators. I study the chats. The chat is, well, listen, if you're a content creator, the chats is where it's at. It goes down in the chats. The chats in the comment section, that's where it go down at. That's where it's popping at. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, dudes be coming up with all. Shout out to my brother Reggie Owens, man. Reggie, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Hold on, no, friend. He say Maul next fight is against Danger for $1 Million Baby. Hey, Maul, man. Oh, man, I'm just saying, bro. Let me show y'all these receipts, though. Let me show y'all these receipts. What you say, fam? He said, your fighter last pay-per-view was blah, blah, blah. My fighter sold millions of pay-per-view. Yeah, but see, hey, listen. Hey, boxer size being, when they go to bringing up all type of statistics, when they go to saying, and half the time the stats that they be quoting, they be wrong as hell. They be wrong as hell half the time. Really 3/4 of the time they wrong as hell. They don't know what the hell they be talking about. When they go to bringing up pay-per-views, popularity, you know, ice, how much money, this and that. That's a telltale sign right there, boy, that they do not want their fighter to fight that other fight. Dead ass it. And I'm not used to it. I'm 48. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not used to this. I came up in a different era. So I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? He said, that's wild. He fought three champions. So why be scared of him? Fight someone else. His confidence is in his own abilities. So why doubt that? Yeah, I'm just saying like the argument that, you know, you got fans. The fans get into the arguments too, but the fanboys, the arguments that they have, and it's just like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hey, we got over 300 people in here, less than 300 likes. This is unacceptable. I'm gonna drop the phone line. We're gonna talk right now, but then I'm gonna have to pick it back up. We gotta get it up we gotta get over 300. We got over 300 people here. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. Yeah, bro, like, I study these dudes. I know what I'm talking about when I talk, because I study these dudes. I study the chats, and I look at the subject matter. And then I say, okay, let's see what they're talking about in the chat. And lo and behold, I get all of my information from the chat, because the chat represent the people. And every content creator have their own clique who subscribe to their narrative. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what it's just business, guys. It's nothing to take personal. It's nothing to take personal. It's just business. Phone lines is open, guys. 530-494-9636. And it's just business, guys. That's all it is. That's what it is, fam. I'm just being honest with you. That's what it is. You know, the content creators eating, man. They eating, man. You know what I mean? That's how they eat, dog. So it is what it is. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Rich from Miami, Florida.
Your phone breaking up. My brother's phone breaking up. I can barely hear you, so it sounds staticky. But go ahead.
You hear me now?
Yes, sir. What's your name is?
Yeah, Rich from Miami, Florida.
Yeah, Rich from Miami, Florida. Talk to me, fam.
What's good, man? You from Miami too, right?
No, I'm from Tampa.
All right, I
grew up in Miami as well, though.
Okay, I can tell you, man. Big up to you. I'm doing something positive. I respect that.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question, man. Marketing wise, why you think Errol Spence's dad sometimes hold a Jamaican flag, right? Because his daddy's Jamaican, and they never mention that. Why you think they never mention that? If he was Puerto Rican or Mexican or Cuban, they push that narrative. Why they don't mention that? You know, he's part Jamaican. What's your take on that?
To be honest with you, my brother, I haven't even thought about that. I didn't even know Errol Spence was Jamaican until he was half part Jamaican until I just look at him as a black man, but I see what you're saying from a nationality standpoint. His father's from Jamaica. Yeah, I never even looked at it like that. I never put any thought into it, to be honest with
you. Okay. So I was wondering, because you know everything is marketing and tribalism. That's why a lot of times, you know, they push Mexican against American or Puerto Rican against Mexican, because they know that people innately will pack animals, so we gravitate to who we're familiar with. But I guess because Jamaicans are popular in boxing, even though Lennox Lewis is Jamaican descent, and you know, and Razor Ruddock and all them, I guess that's why they don't mention it. But it's just funny. I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if you noticed that too.
Yeah. I didn't know it, brother. I didn't even notice until you mentioned it to me. I didn't even notice it until you mentioned it to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I catch a show when I can. So from your perspective, who we think gonna win, Bud or Errol?
If the fight happens, if the fight happens, I'm betting on Crawford. I know he'll probably be the underdog. I know he's a smaller guy, but I'm gonna ride with him.
I think, and
that's if it happens.
It's gonna happen. Them dudes, man, like they two alpha males, but like you know how it goes. They two alpha males. Yeah. Errol, he's a man of his word, and Bud is a competitor. But what I'm saying is, Bud's more versatile than Errol, But what Errol does well is great. It's like saying Patrick Ewing is more skillful than Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
But the two things Shaq is good is really, 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 really hard to stop.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Yeah, I understand.
Like I think Errol punch output. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know what kind of endurance he had. It was against the Mikey Garcia fight that I was like, man, this man threw over 1,000 punches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to see the fight. Like we can sit here and talk about, you know, Errol threw 1,000 punches, 10,000 punches, and I'm at the point to where we need to know. We need to know who right and who wrong. And the only way we gonna know that, we have to get these guys in the ring. That's just where I'm at with it. You feel me? You feel me, Rich? Because that's where I'm at with it, dog. Like I've been waiting on this fight, man, for 5 years now. You know, when Crawford moved up into about since 2017, and then when they really started talking about it in 2018. You know what I mean? And because Spence got his IBF belt, in 2017 when he went to the UK. So just right now, man, I just want to see the fight, dog. That's just where I'm at with it. Hopefully we get it, man. Hopefully, you know what I mean. So
I feel like it's gonna fight. I feel like it's gonna be like a '90s vibe, or like an '80s vibe with Hagler, Hearns, and Sugar Ray. Like that's the vibe they bring in. They can really market it.
Yeah, hopefully.
They can really, because
that's what I'm expecting.
They market this properly. They can really bring boxing back to the forefront. They do this properly.
Yeah, those Crawford.
Get them on shows.
Yeah, Crawford and Spence. Crawford and Spence I'm saying Crawford and Spence are going to be the two to do it. Hey, but Rich, and I'm gonna let you wrap it up. Anything else you want to say, fam, before we wrap up?
The person that can mess up Crawford and Spence is Boots. Boots. That's all I got to say. Boots. So I'm team Errol though all day.
All right.
Take care. Cool.
Shout out to Rich, man. Shout out to Rich calling from Dade County, man. Miami, man. Dade County. Trail 5. Shout out to Martin for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Martin say, for me, Fanon is the biggest clown. According to his sources, Spence did 500,000 per his sources. He say in front of PBC. Can you ask me? Oh, well, dang. I just told you the game, dog. I just told you the game. I just told you the game, man. My brother, I just told you what the game is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how's it going, Coach? My name's Juan from California.
Your name is Mark?
No, Juan. Juan.
Okay, Jaun. Okay, John from California. Oh, Juan.
Yeah.
You sound like you're in the hallway or something. That's why I can't hear. It's not a clear connection. But
I'm sorry about that. No, man. I just wanted to say about you have so many people watching you and not enough light. It's almost the same like those fanboys that say that Errol Spence is the best or Tank is the best, but yet they still don't pay for the pay-per-view. They just stream it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't, man. It is what it is, man. You know, people gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? But right now, I think boxing is in a good place right now. We're getting some really good fights. Hopefully, this fight right here, if this fight can make it over the hump with Spence and Crawford, this is going to be legendary status for the culture. For the culture. For the culture. Yes, this is going to be legendary status, man, because we so used to seeing, we didn't get the Wilder and Joshua fight. We're not going to get the Tyson Fury Joshua fight. That ain't going to happen because Fury said he retiring. So a lot of people feel some type of way about, hey man, we ain't get the Canelo Jermall Charlo fight or this and that. So it's like sometimes the business of boxing gets it right. I just want them to get this right. Al Haymon, it's on you, sir. Call Al. It's on you. You're supposed to be the boxing god. You're supposed to be the one that all the black fighters should supposed to come and bow down to and pray to, sir. No, with all due respect. So you are the guy who's supposed to be the one to make this happen. You the money man. You the guy who get the hedge fund money from Waddell and Reed and Macquarie and stuff like that. Sir, we need you to bring it on home, sir. It's on you now. That's how I see it. So that's how I see it. So, but listen,
I just want to see the fight.
Yeah, I just want to see the fight too.
I just want to see the fight.
That's it. I don't want to fight.
I had a question for you, Coach.
What is that?
Oh, what do you think if these two fighters fought? Conor Benn versus Virgil Ortiz. How do you see that fight happening?
I got Virgil Ortiz. I just think he's too big, and Conor Benn's style he's not going to be able to steamroll Virgil Ortiz, because Virgil Ortiz is a come forward fighter. He has a strong ass jab. He's good with the body shots, and that boy, and he can crack. So I think that'll be someone that'll really. That's just my opinion. Of course, we won't know until they get in the ring, but that's just how I feel about it. You asked me my opinion, I gave it to you. Hey, but shout out to you, Juan. Shout out to Juan from California, man. Thanks for calling in, fam.
Take it easy, Coach.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Martin. What you say? Yeah. I already read that. Yeah, I told hey Martin, I told you the game, baby. I told you what it is. You gotta understand, every YouTube channel have their core base. And that brother's channel is probably core. His channel is probably core Spence, pro Spence, pro Wilder, pro Tank, just pro PBC. That channel. So anything he drops as PBC is gonna do well. He's a smart guy. He knows his analytics. He know what it is. That's all it is. Shout out to Round Boy Fresh for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, and strong if, Slim. Yeah. A strong if. You're right about that. Because I'm still pessimistic, man. Edwin, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, Macy Sulecki, Jermall next opponent, translated in Spanish is Juan Macias Montiel. I don't know, man. Maybe Sulecki gonna come in there, man, and put them paws on Big Maul. I doubt it. I'd be surprised if Sulecki go 12 rounds to Jermall Charlo. But guess what? Juan Montiel went 12 rounds. And I was surprised he went 12 rounds. I was surprised he went 12 rounds. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I don't know, man. But you get what I'm saying. Man, all the other stuff, man, How many likes we got? We got over 360 people in the gun. Oh, this is unacceptable, man. We gotta have 300 likes, man. Man, we gotta have 300 likes, dog. This is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable. But I just told y'all, man. He said, did I see Fury White Presser? Yeah. I saw Fury White Presser. I did. Remember, I did a Tyson Fury Dillian White show yesterday. Did a Tyson Fury Dillian White show yesterday. Did a show yesterday on that. Yep, I saw that. So I did a show on that yesterday. A lot of people, a lot of people wasn't really crazy about that over here. So caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Montana, man.
Montana, what's your name?
David.
David from Montana, talk to me.
Yeah, as far as this fight, man, honestly, call me pessimistic, but this fight, when I started watching YouTube, was back in 2018, 2019. That's when I got into this YouTube stuff. And that's how I got into this YouTube, watching Spence versus Crawford videos with that Ellie step back or whoever video. So that was before the pandemic. We done gone through a whole freaking pandemic, stuck in our houses, listening to Spence versus Crawford. The pandemic's over, and now you're telling me after 5 years we're finally getting this fight? I mean, if we get it, we get it. If not, it's cool. But I mean, I think Crawford's already a little bit older. Spence gone through some stuff. So to me, this fight is honestly too late. But if it happens, cool. I'll watch it. But I'm not crazy over it like I was back in 2018.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got.
All right, man. Hey, man, David, thank you so much, man. David from Montana calling in. Thank you, brother. Shout out to David from Montana, man. Hey, listen, man. Montana, let me tell y'all something. Montana is probably one of my favorite states, if not my favorite state to go to in the United States. Montana is so beautiful. The air smells so good. It's bro, like I can't even describe it. Like I was going through Montana. I was leaving Chicago. This is Jason Mones, guys. No caller ID. No caller ID. Bet I'm right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Jason Mones. How did I know it was you, sir? How did I know it was you?
I'm not sure. Got one question to that.
Where you calling from?
We got Indiana.
Indiana, okay.
Who you got in Ortiz and Boots?
Ortiz and Boots is not fighting. So when they fight, I'll tell you who I got. They're not fighting.
Fine.
All right. Jason Mones is gone. That's my stalker there, boy. That's my stalker. You know, I ain't never had a man stalk me before, but New York air is better. Oh, hell no. New York air can't fuck with Montana. Montana, hands down, that might be my favorite state. Montana, Colorado, and Oregon. Not Portland. The Oregon. The air is just on the low. I'm telling you, y'all sleeping on them states like that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Archie from Vegas, man. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You say your name Archie from Vegas?
Yeah, man. I'm outside, so
Archie.
can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you, fam.
All right, thanks, man. Check it, man. I haven't seen the show yet, but I haven't seen the show, right? Like, I'm just now tuning in. I'm at work and shit, but listen, man. The title I've read is the Canelo's saying whatever, trying to criticize Spence and Crawford or whatever.
No, he wasn't criticizing.
Right?
He wasn't criticizing.
He wasn't?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, man, because he ain't got no room to talk about giving fans what they want to see.
Yeah, you outside. Hey,
everybody and all that.
I can't hear you, bro. You got a lot of wind. When you go inside, call me back, man. I can't even hear you. It's a lot of wind outside, brother. But shout out to you, Archie.
All right, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, shout out to Archie. Yeah, man. He say Moan stalking like clockwork. Yeah, man. Yeah. Anytime somebody called no caller ID is Jason Moans. I ain't never had a man stalk me before. That's crazy. And then when he called, he ain't really got nothing to say. He say, what you say, fam? True Gritter. Shout out to my brother, True Gritter. He said it would have been a great promotion, facts, but this fight is beyond the ring. Yeah, mark my words. It's gonna pandemonium in there if you bring. He said you better bring your fighting shoes. Yeah, especially if the fight isn't. If it happens in Dallas, it's gonna be fights out there. Especially if the outcome doesn't turn out the way you want it to turn out. Jerome Benjamin, he said just going to ask Coach where VA Money, aka Mr. Obama, phone at. VA Money is Jason Moans, same person. It's the same person. Alden, he said Spence can't. He said Spence ain't letting you box him. You have to come to fight. That's why I'm rocking with Spence on this fight. I like Bud too, man. I do. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you liking Spence. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I just want to see the fight so we can clear all doubt. You know what I mean? Right now we having hypotheticals and stuff like that, and well, Spencer do this and Crawford to do that. Guess what? The only way we gonna find out they got to get in the ring. We've been, so that's just where I'm at with it. That is where I'm at with it. I say Jason Moans got his grubby little hands on his mama's Obama. Manny 209. He just wanted to hear your voice, Coach. Yeah, that was it. See, that was it. See how I shut that down? Who you got against Virgil Ortiz versus Boots? So I shut that shit down? 2 steps. I'm always 2-3 steps ahead of these clowns, man. I'm always 2-3 steps ahead of these clowns. Always. You know what I mean? And that's how we do it. We got less than 300 likes. We got to get the likes up. We need 300. We need 43. We need 53 more likes. 53 more likes. 53 more likes. We ain't accepting no more calls till we get the likes up. But yeah, that's what it is, man. I mean, that's just what it is, man. So I guess he's sweet on me or something. Guess he's sweet on me. Shout out to Pugilism. He said just break down their styles and Tales of Tate. Canelo is tough, overrated with Plant, but Bivol doesn't have those. Kovalev and Plant carry. Canelo pace might hit the wall. All credit due if he wins. I don't know. I guess you're talking about Bivol. Hey, to me, I'm not gonna lie, man. To me, I think that's, I don't know, man. Every fight has this level of difficulty. You see what I'm saying? I think that fight right there, man, is that's about as close to a 50-50 fight as it relates to a Canelo. We'll see, because he's a younger fighter, bigger, stronger fighter. Bivol. So we'll see how that works out, man. I want to see how Canelo gonna be able to get around that jab, get around his jab. I want to see that. And that's what I like about it. He say AI AI, what you say, family? Say, coach, just give Jason Mones your OnlyFans link. Already that way he's occupied there and leaves his chat alone. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I gotta put them on blast. Anytime they call, I don't show nobody's phone number. I don't do that. You know what I mean? But if it's a no caller ID, I told you who it was before I even answered the phone. How did I know? I guess I'm Miss Cleo. Call me now. You know what I mean? I guess I'm a psychic. He called the psychic hotline. I knew who it was. Let's see. What you say, fam? Edwin, what you say, bro? He said, Coach, now Stalker Mones will continue thinking you like him stalking because you answered. Yeah, man. True Gritter say, I'm going to be here in my black tee and black Air Force Ones. Facts. Jason Mones remind me of a brother. Oh, shout out to Ride of the Storm for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jason Mones reminds me of Brother Man from the Martin show. He say, what you say, my brother? You say, when he is just make himself at home at Martin and Gina's place. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Tony Kelly and the boys, what you say, fam? You say, Coach living rent free in this dude's head. Yeah, this dude, listen, this dude probably go to bed thinking about me. He wakes up thinking about me. And all throughout the day, I'm on his mind. Somebody like that, he needs help. That brother needs help. He needs help. He said Jason Moles needs a girlfriend or maybe a boyfriend. That's what he said. There go Arlette. There she go. There go Arlette. Well, he say the fight should be in Denver, Phoenix, Los Angeles, or Vegas. Neutral and huge fan bases. Hey man, we gotta I don't know, man. We're gonna have to we just need to get it first, you know what I mean? Shout out to Heck, the big Heck, for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Big Heck say, man, Coach, tell Leonard I'm ready. I've been training. Hey, man, you know what it is, man. Hey, listen, listen, we got you, baby. We got everything set up. Listen, right now, I'm working on Leonard unblocking me on Twitter. He still got me blocked. You know what I mean? He still got me blocked. There go my stalker. He say, no, you just don't give fair credit to Spence, and you don't want to debate with me. Listen, you called me on the phone, and you said, that's all I got to get out the phone. No, you just listen, my brother, man, you need some help, fam. You need some help. VA Money Group, you need some help, brother. You need some help, man. You need some help, fam. You need some help, brother. You need some help. He said, if Jason keeps it up, I might just need to put him on your taxes. Hey, you know what, man? And check it out, though, right? Some of these dudes, they have, you ever talk to people who they just love to argue and debate? Saquon from Brooklyn, he's like that. He just love to argue everything. Jason Mones, he's not even intelligent enough to even debate. He doesn't know how to. You can tell he's intellectually, he's missing a few marbles. I told you I never lose debates. You know why I never lose debates? Because I don't have them. How I handle things, and this is how I was trained. Once we come to the conclusion that you feel some type of way about something, and I feel some type of way about something, there's nothing else to debate at that point. We are going to have to agree to disagree. How I kill every debate, sir, this is how you feel. That's how you feel. That's fine. I feel the total opposite of you. There's nothing that you can say out of your fat mouth that's going to change my mind. There's nothing that I'm going to say out of my fat mouth that's going to change your mind. Once we come to that understanding, we will agree to disagree. Because you can talk till your lips fall off. There's nothing that you're going to say that's going to get me to change my mind. So there's no need to even argue or debate anything where there's nothing is going to get accomplished by it. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of breath. So once we come to that, that's how I kill it. All day. And some guys are just like that. Some guys just like that. Let's look at these receipts though. God damn, I'm sitting there talking. I ain't showed y'all the receipt yet. I haven't showed you guys a receipt yet. This the dude right here. This dude right here. And I'm so much smarter than these guys. Like these guys really do have low IQs. It's like they can't even hold a conversation. They can't talk. They calling from Obama phones. And it's like, man, when I disrespect these guys, talk to them in a kind of way, and they keep coming back. They like the verbal abuse. They love it. So I'm like, hey, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Here you go, right here. Let's get to, I think it's at the 2-minute mark. I do not own the rights to this material, guys. It's for educational purposes only, sir. Here we go, guys. Let the old boy play it for you right quick. Big Nello.
75.
Hold on.
Go up and have that.
Would that be it for you at 175, or would you
focus in the Bivol fight, and then we'll see. But the people
Bivol.
Here we go, right here.
Is that? I know there's been a lot of questions about Triple G and the impending third rematch. If you do beat Bivol, was that part of the process in saying I do want to fight him one more time, and that you felt like there was still something unfinished about that part?
He said Jason Moan sound like a gay porn star. Well, I did not need to hear that.
Of your legacy?
Oh, I don't think so. But I'm 100% focused on Bivol.
Okay.
But I don't care about the fight with Golovkin. So I'm 100% focused in the Bivol fight, and then we'll see. But the people want to see that fight, right? That fight will be for the people.
Okay.
But that being said, I mean, what does beating Bivol do for your legacy? And would you kind of finish it? Would that be it for you at 175, or would you want to go back down? Because what is the best thing for you right now?
All right, so I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. I just wanted you guys to see the actual interview. You know what I mean? So you guys don't think I was clickbaiting or anything like that. This is the interview.
Enhance the legacy that you want.
Oh, this fight is important.
We need over 300 likes. We need 33. We need 33 more likes for me to open up the phone lines again. We need 33 more likes for me to open up the phone lines. We only need 33.
A solid champion in 175. Go up and have the opportunity, or I have the idea in my mind to be undisputed champion in 175. Why not, right? And this is the first step.
This motherfucker talking about he want to be undisputed at 175. Damn, that's really, if he can do that, that's really gonna be hard. That's gonna really be hard if he can do that.
For me, appreciate you taking the time to do this. You've been pretty keen. You just said it. This is a fight that people want with you and Triple G a third time. It seems like Errol Spence and Bud Crawford.
I don't know if Triple G was the fight that the people wanted. I don't know if I agree with that. Wasn't nobody talking about, yeah, man, we need to see Triple G and Canelo fight a third time. I don't know about that. Listen, I don't agree with that. I ain't hear nobody talking about no damn Canelo need to be fighting Triple G for the third time. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I don't know nothing about that now. I just caught on to what he said. But let's continue.
Question for me. Appreciate you taking the time to do this. You've been pretty keen. You just said it. This is a fight that people want with you and Triple G a third time. It seems like Errol Spence and Bud Crawford, it seems like they might be inching finally towards fighting each other. Do you feel like there is an importance for boxers to give fans the fight they want, not just for you personally, but for the overall health of the sport? Is that something you think about as well?
Yeah, I always try to bring the fights that people want to see. So, but that's important, yes. That's why you hear in boxing, right? Because the people, for the people, fight for the people, fight for you.
Okay.
And when the people want to see one fight, is important.
The people want to see this fight between Crawford and Spence, period. It's a legacy fight. Third eye, he says, if Crawford wants his most portion from the fight with less money coming from his promotion, he needs that. What he need, third eye? What he need to do? He needs to accept it being in Dallas with PBC paying the majority of promotions nationwide. Okay, all right. So third eye, what you say, my brother? He said if Crawford wants, I guess you're trying to say, I'm gonna read it the way you said it. If Crawford wants his most portion from the fight with less money coming from his promotion, he needs to accept it being in Dallas with PBC paying for a majority of promotions nationwide. He need this. This is what Crawford needs to do. Third Eye, are you? Do you work for the PBC? My brother, I'm curious. Do you work for the PBC? You sound like you probably work for the PBC and you're telling him, you know, what he need to do and this and that. I'm just curious. Do you work for the PBC, sir? He say, let me start off by saying Bud coming out party is when he beat Spence. He said that Triple G fight is solely for the zone. Triple G and Canelo was supposed to fight years ago. That's why Triple G got the deal with the zone in the first place. Oh, you know what? I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. How many likes we got now? We need 20 more likes. 20 more likes in order for me to open up the phone lines again. We need this. We need that. And we need a, like, man, goddamn. He said, what's the number to call in? I'm from the 531. Yeah, the number, I'm gonna put the number back up. Once we get to 300 likes, we need 18 more likes. You'll be able to call in. You'll be able to call in once we get 18 more likes. You can call it. Yeah, man. See, over here, Third Eye, on this channel, bro, I don't get into, we have something called commandments that we go by over here. I don't get into fanaging, promoting. If you was here earlier, you was one of the people that I was talking about. When I say these dudes be fanaging, promoting, when it come to their fighter, oh man, well, you know, if this fight guy want to fight my fighter, well, he gonna need to do this, and the fight gonna have to be over here, and his baby mama got to look more prettier than my baby mama, and you know, well, my fighter doing better numbers. My fighter did 300,000. No. My fighter did he got a higher net worth, and my fighter more popular, and this and that. This is what I was talking about. You wasn't here. You was the guy I was talking about. When I say you, I'm not saying you personally, but people like you. If I'm understanding your message correctly, I definitely want you to call in and explain it to me. So I want to hear this. I really want to hear this, sir. Please call in, Third Eye. Please call in. Oh, but when we need 5 more likes, you can call in. Joey Chan says, Coach, sources say Spence only did 135,000 pay-per-view buys. Well, I don't know what he did, bro. I don't know, my brother. I don't know. What you say, fam? You say, Coach, you think El Rayo Valenzuela is ready for the big names at 135? Only one way to find out. You can throw him in there with him, but he only has 11 fights. So I don't think he's ready for the big names at 135 as of yet, in my opinion. He only has 11 fights, right? Yeah, he needs, let him get to about 20 fights. Once he gets to like 20 fights, then you can throw him in there. Then you can throw him in there, see what he got. But I like that kid though. I think that's a David Benavidez fighter. I think that's a David Benavidez fighter. I told you guys, you can tell, it's very easy to figure these guys out. You can tell when it's a fighter that these certain fans and even fanboys fear. They're going to coming up with all types of obstacles and saying all types of things, and they're going to fanaging and promoting and going and they are part of the negotiations now. They go listen, when you see a person online start negotiating the terms of a contract that they can't even read themselves, you know what I mean, a boxing contract, when they go to negotiating the terms that these are the terms that this fighter is going to have to agree to if you want to fight my fighter, that tells you everything you need to know. I'm 48, dog. I come up from a different era, dog. Like we didn't do that shit back then. This some new booty shit. This some new school. This some new booty stuff, bro. Let's see how many likes we got. We don't have enough. We got 297 likes. We don't have enough yet. Shout out to Spence Fanboy Block. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I logged into my other page to add another like. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. Phone lines is open. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Phone lines is open now. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Phone number's on the screen. Please call me. Please call me. I want to hear from financial advisors. I want to hear from you guys who are part of the operations, VP of operations like Tim Smith of the PBC. I want to talk to you guys who negotiate contracts online for your fighter. Please call in. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. I want to hear from you. I want to see the fight. You want to negotiate the terms of how the fight going to happen. We don't do that over here, but I know that's what goes on online. And there's a bunch of YouTube channels that do that same shit. I get it. I get it. Phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. The brother who asked for the phone line, there you go right there. It's there. It's there. Please call in, sir. I want to hear from you. Big Ronald Finkler, what you say, fam? He said fanboys are boxers and promotional companies are a cancer. AI, what you say, fam? He say, coach, let's say Fury retires. It seems Wilder is done as well, and Anthony Joshua is declining. Is the heavyweight division in limbo in the next few years? If all of these things was to happen, Fury says he's retiring after this fight. Win, lose, or draw. Wilder, he's MIA. Don't nobody know. And the alphabet boys don't even talk about Wilder no more. So apparently they haven't heard from him. Guess he probably feel like I need to separate myself from these dudes. These dudes, pushing narratives and stuff and got me whooped or whatever. Whatever. So we don't know what's going on with Wilder. You say AJ is declining. I won't know if AJ is declining until after the rematch. We'll have to see what he looks like against Usyk in the rematch, and that'll tell us everything that we need to know if he's really declining or not. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? AI, I know it's easy to say that coming off a loss. You get caught up in the moment, and I understand that. But let's see how does Usyk look in the rematch against not Usyk. How does Joshua look in the rematch against Usyk? And then if he's thoroughly outclassed and he gets beat down like he did in the first fight, then it's safe to say that, hey, man, yeah, he probably on the decline. You know what I mean? But I just think it's too early. I think it's too early to do that yet. Let's see. West Side, what you say, fam? He said they sure are something, coach. Yeah, man. They something. They something. Yeah, you know me, man. I know these guys very well. I study these guys. Man. Like when you're a marketer, I have a marketing background, and you're taught to you have to study the people. I study these guys, bro. And this boxing stuff crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, this ain't used to be like, bro, I've been watching boxing, goddamn shit. I've been watching boxing since 1982. Really before that. I've been watching since I was like 5 years old. You know what I mean? But damn, but I'm saying religiously since I was 8. Religiously, I've been watching. I ain't seen no shit like this, bro. Like this is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Hey man, what about the brother? He said drop the phone. Hey brother, the phone number there, 530-494-9636. What the brother at? I thought you wanted to talk, fam. Call in. It's probably him now. Explain it to me. Please explain it to me. I want to know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Johnny Beast. I'm calling from Beacon, New York.
Your name is Johnny?
Yes.
All right, Johnny calling from New York. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
I'm just talking about, I'm a fight fan. I love fights. I've been watching fights when they had in 50 Friday night fights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an old school, fan, boxing. Boxing has changed so much where we used to watch Friday night fights. These boxers from the old schools, they fought more than one time. The champions, they just fought. I'm an old Sugar Ray Robinson fan. And the fighters of the day is just that they get a belt and they hold on to it and get on social media and want to look good and this and that. And just don't want to, fight. If you lose the belt, you lose. You get another try at another belt, move up to another weight, and maybe get another shot. It's just that they don't fight like they used to fight in the old days, and it's crazy. The money is, is just crazy. These fighters in the old days fought. They didn't care about the money they made. They just want to fight.
Hey, Johnny, let me ask you a question. How long have you been online watching boxing? Like, are you a part of any like?
Oh, it's been I would say maybe in the last like 5 or 6 years. But I love boxing.
Yes,
I just rented I just got through renting, me and my friend, because he's a martial artist, and we watched the Terrence Crawford fight. Whenever the fights come up, I'm gonna rent the shit called Stevenson fight. I'm gonna rent whatever fight, that they have. The Charlo fights, all these, the Terrence Crawford and Spence fight, if they fight.
Yeah,
they wait too long to fight.
You just want to see. You just want to see the fights. The reason why I asked you that, reason why I asked you that question is this: you old school, right? So I'm 48, and what I'm saying is, what I noticed, there's a difference. In your opinion, what's different from boxing fans before pre-internet? Do you see there's a difference as it relates to the fans that watch boxing today online versus how it was when it was Friday night fights and stuff like that? We used to watch those fights coming up when we was growing up. What do you see a difference with the fan base?
Yes, because right now I see it's feelings over facts. You know what I'm saying? In the old days, man, it wasn't none of that. They signed, they fought. A fighter fought, maybe another fight. Look at Jake LaMotta and Sugar Ray Robinson. They said Jake LaMotta said he caught diabetes fighting Sugar Ray Robinson so many times. You know what I'm saying? And now I've been noticing on Blue Bloods, you and all that, the fans, they have a favorite fighter and they don't look at the facts and the history. They just, over feelings,
Yeah.
And it's just sad the way boxing is going and the way the fans are doing it now,
Yeah, it's definitely a different time and a different era, Johnny. But my brother, I'm gonna let you wrap it up. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just saying, I hate to see I want to see boxing, man. Go ahead, sign contracts, fight each other, man. Do
you feel like it's fans' jobs to be negotiating contracts online, saying that, hey, man, in order for do you feel like I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, you're a fan of the sport of boxing. Do you feel like that it's my job as a fan to write down the terms of the agreement that a fighter that I feel less favorable of, that he needs to agree to in order to fight my favorite fighter or one of the guys that I really like? Do you feel like it's our place to do that?
No, it's the two fighters. They got to sit down and agree to that. As a fan, I want to see them fight. You all agree to the money or win. Just sign the contract and fight each other. Win or lose, If you're young, you're going to get a chance again. If you're up there in age and your time is running out, hey, that's life. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Hey, but listen, man, Johnny, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in, man. I'm going to give you a round of applause. Shout out to Johnny calling from New York.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Devin Webster, he said those are the old days. These are the new days. Adapt or go extinct. Yeah, the fighters don't fight as much as they used to. Sugar Ray Robinson, that's my favorite fighter of all time. So yeah, things have changed as it relates to that. But I'm gonna tell you something. What I would never adapt to. I would never adapt to counting another fighter's pockets. I would never adapt to fanboying for these fighters. I would never adapt to making arguments for why fights should not happen. I would never adapt to you got to have more social media followers than my fighter. I would never adapt to your fighter got to do the numbers my fighter doing in order to get a fight. I would never adapt to that. That's something that I would never adapt to in life. If I have to adjust to that, I'm not adjusting to it. I'm not going to adjust to hey man, listen, hold on, let me write out the terms of my fighter. Hold on. The only way your fighter gonna fight my fighter, he got to have a Maserati. Okay, he got to have a stripper by the name of Big Booty Judy. Okay, now he got to make sure, okay, how many pay-per-views he did? Oh man, my fighter did such and such. Okay, wait a minute, wait. Hold on. What promotion company he with? Oh no. My fighter signed to the PBC. Now you gotta come on, you gotta come over here first too. When you go to coming up with all of these different stipulations. As a fan, you're doing too much. True. You have guys arguing stuff online. Dude, you can't even manage at McDonald's. You can't even manage your own household. You and your woman don't even get along in the house. You can't even manage your household. You can't even manage your kids, but you gonna come over here and tell multi-million-dollar fighters, who should take what and write the terms of contracts that you never even seen before in your life. Make it make sense to me, please. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This is from Las Vegas.
Hold on. What's your name, brother?
Them Games from Las Vegas.
Shout out to Ben Gaines from calling from Las Vegas. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned something very interesting when Canelo said that he's not going for undisputed at 175. That it'll be difficult.
Difficult.
You say that because as you go up in weight, does it get harder?
Yeah, man. You go up in weight. It definitely gets harder. You see what I'm saying? Like right now. I mean, you got to look at who's there. The landscape. You have Beterbiev. He's a unified champion. I'm not sure. I think he's in the process of fighting Joe Smith, the WBO champion. You don't have like those guys, those top guys. It ain't no Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders there. Those some big strong guys. That have those belts. So, that's why I say that it's not going to be a cakewalk. Nor should it be a cakewalk.
Right. Because even Charlo when he was asked about that, he said that it's a whole different ball game up here in 154. When they asked him about Crawford.
Yeah, I saw. What you mean when they asked who? To my Canelo?
No, when they asked him about Crawford.
Who, Canelo?
No, Charlo on this interview that he just had.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I talked about that. Jamel got kind of emotional about that. You know what I mean? So, but hey, Ben Gaines, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you, my brother, man. Thank you for calling in, okay?
All right, Coach.
Shout out to Ben Gaines calling in from Las Vegas, man. I like Vegas too. When I was living in LA, we drove to Vegas. I think it's like a 5.5 hour drive from Los Angeles, from South Central Los Angeles till it was like 5.5 hour drive. Arlette, what you say? She say, Coach, no man can handle me. There you go. But you get what I'm saying, though, Arlette. All right, here we go. Hold on, guys. Got the phone lines cranking up right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? This is Devin from Detroit, man.
Devin from Detroit. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, man. I was calling kind of like responding to the tone of the show and like one of the previous callers, and it's like I think sometimes we look at the past with like rose-tinted glasses, and we look back and we say, well, all these guys used to fight each other, and they didn't care about the money and stuff. And I don't think a lot of that stuff is true, man. These guys have always cared about their money.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and back in the days, there were some fights that probably should have took place a lot sooner than they did, like Marvin Hagler versus Sugar Ray Leonard, for instance. That fight should have happened earlier than it did. You got Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray had retired, right? He had retired, though. Right.
But everybody expected that fight. Everybody expected that fight to happen way sooner. Yeah. Hagler was wasn't Hagler like at a fight with Sugar Ray, and Sugar Ray, they thought they was going to announce the fight, and Sugar Ray was like, "Oh, I'm retiring."
Yeah. He retired. Something was wrong with his eye, whatever the case may be. That's what he say. Yeah. I remember that though. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Right about that.
But I agree with you from the standpoint of like fans doing all the promoting and the fanaging and all that. But I think a lot of it is just because people been waiting on this fight so long, and you know, it's nothing else to talk about but that. You know, everybody's been dissecting who they think will win and how they think this person will win so much. So now it's just like, man, you get what I'm saying?
Hey, Devon, check this out. Listen, bro, I could drop Errol Spence name in the search engine right now. You can too. Terrence Crawford name. Bro, we got so many different variations of we saying the same, listen, we saying the same stuff, different variations of the same stuff. But what I'm trying to show you, Devon, is this. The other content creators, they have their demographics. You see what I'm saying? You know, me being a content creator and a marketer, this is what's going on, brother. So this is why you'll see a Fanon drop 10 different versions of an Errol Spence video. Ooh, Errol Spence says that he's gonna knock Crawford out. And I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? I get all that. Because, you know, that's what the people want to hear. You know, Crawford said this. You know, Errol Spence bought a brand new Maserati. And he got Crawford name on it. You know, Crawford went swimming. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm being honest with you guys. Like, this is the game. This is what it is, bro. I'm just being honest with you, fam. And then what happens is the content creator, it's just some bullshit with, you know, damn, my kids like that. It's just some BS with him. You see what I'm saying? He's just getting his money. Yeah. Those guys getting their money. They got a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. For them, that's what it is. But the actual person who subscribed to their channel, they don't understand that this just a business for him. He don't calculated it. He don't looked at the analytics. He know when I drop this video with this title and this person's name, my subscribers want to hear this. It's no different from someone who watches CNN. If I'm a liberal, I watch CNN. I believe everything CNN tells me, and I hate Fox. If I'm a conservative, I rock with Fox. I have my demographics. I like everything Fox says. I hate CNN. So it's the same thing. Media outlets do this in mainstream media and in social media. Everybody have their own audience, and they cater to their own audience for subscribership, for ratings, and for money. That's what it's all about.
And that's facts, Coach. And let me just say one more thing before it's over, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm an Errol Spence fan,
yes,
but
sir.
I know Terrence Crawford is a great fighter and a dangerous fighter. So Errol could lose that fight easily, but he could also beat Terrence.
Yep.
At the end of the day, we can dissect this both ways, but every fight gonna take on a life of its own once they get in that ring.
You're right.
Every fight gonna take on a life of its own, man. But man, have a blessed day, bro. Thank you for taking my call, Coach.
Shout out to Devon, man, from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit versus everybody. And I'm not even from Detroit. Hey, what Tony Harris say? Man, Detroit versus everybody, man. We rep the hardest. We gang the hardest. You know what I mean? Shout out to Alan Maddox for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, Alan? You say, Coach, if Canelo wants a legacy, he would have already fought Demetrius Andrade to unify the title. Juan Manuel Marquez pointed that out. Pointed out what Canelo really does. Okay, yeah, and this is what I was saying, though, Alan. There's a lot of people that's kind of look at Canelo kind of side eye because they're like, wait a minute, man, hold on. You talking about you fight for the people, you fight for legacy. They're gonna bring up Andrade. You ain't fight Andrade, you ducked him, and you ducked Jermall Charlo, even though Jermall Charlo said that Canelo didn't duck him. You know what I mean? You ain't fighting the fighters that the people want and stuff like that. So you know, I get it. I get the argument. I really do, bro. I get the argument. Hold on, let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's up. I don't know. I think I be talking too much, man. I think I be giving up too much of the game. I be talking too much, man. I be talking too much. Oh, then what you say, fam? He say facts. It's all about the money, and that's how the Spence and Bud fight gonna happen. Bud gotta. He say Bud go to Floyd. He say Bud go to Floyd, man, and get your money. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, because Floyd say he with the PB. Floyd say he's part owner of the PBC. So you know what? It might be. This is the thing, though. Alden, we don't know what's going on in the backgrounds as well, too. We don't know what's going on in the backgrounds, man. So that's all. That's all. We don't know what's going on in the background. I just want to see the damn fight, just like you want. At the end of the day, I think everybody has the same goal. We want to see the fight. That's all it is. Everybody has the same goal, right? We just want to see the fight. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What it do, Coach? Is DC from Florida.
All right, Derek from Florida. Talk to me, fam.
What's good, Coach? Hey, I got a question, Coach. Pitbull versus Rolly. What you think about that matchup? That would be crazy, huh?
No. I'm glad you said something about that. Kambosos and
Pitbull versus Rolly.
No, you say no. You say what you say? Pitbull versus Rolly.
Yeah.
Oh no! I thought you was talking about Tank. My bad. I was thinking about Tank. Cause I got a receipt.
Oh yeah, Tank rematch. No, the Tank rematch is good too. I was saying though, because they both Rolly he comes for a knockout, and Pitbull, he comes forward. So I know they ain't gonna come the distance or like them boys fight. They won't go the distance.
Well, yeah, you're right. I know you're talking about hypotheticals and stuff. I don't really like talk about hypotheticals because it's like, man, it's a. We don't come to no conclusion because depending on which side of the fence that you're on, I think this guy win, I think that guy win, and the only way we really gonna know, man, we gotta see the light bulb. Shout out to my brother Ralphie. Ralphie, I see you, man. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, but I like to see all them fight each other. I will see the Tank rematch. That Tank rematch will be good. Pitbull.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Hard.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Right,
Shout out to Derek, man. Shout out to Derek calling from Dade County. Hey. This is what I want to show y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on. Now, this is what I like to hear from Tank now. This is what I like to hear from Tank, man. Tank said that he said in the interview, he won't. Now, I don't know how he gonna get those fights, but he said he wanted to put them paws on Killer Cam. He want the winner of Killer Cam and let me see what's up. He said he wanna put them paws. You know me, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Now, I think the only way a fight like that would happen is if Tank would have to leave his situation with Floyd, or just let Floyd them know, hey man, I really want these fights and just see what'll happen. Because I don't think he's leaving myself, but we'll see. Here we go right here, guys. Bear with the old boy for a minute. This is the interview that Tank Davis just did. I want you guys to hear it with your own ears.
And as for you, is that going to be Ryan Garcia? Is that going to be Lomachenko? Who is that going to be?
Hopefully we could get even. To be honest, I really wanted. I can't say who they had set it up.
No, you can say who you really want. That's okay.
I can't say who they had set up for me after, but I want to get the winner out of Devin and Kambosos.
But don't you think they're going to fight twice? There's probably a rematch clause there. I think there is actually. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I'd love to see it.
So I'm probably gonna have to fight.
Okay. And we'll see what's up.
Ryan.
Ooh. Okay, so we got plenty of questions about that. Is that an actual makeable fight? I'm going to ask for you.
That'll be a big fight.
Is that going to be Ryan Garcia? Is that going to be Lomachenko? Who is that going to be?
Hopefully we could get even. To be honest, I really wanted. I can't say who they had set it up.
No, you can say who you really want. That's okay.
I can't say who they had set up for me after, but
I don't know what he meant by I can't say who he doesn't know who they had set up for him after. That now I'm a stickler for language. And I was under the impression that, hey, Tank, this is his last fight under his contract with Rolly Romero. And in this interview, he said that he would like to fight the winner of Devin Haney and Kambosos. But that's going to be kind of tricky because if Kambosos loses the first fight, according to what the reports that we have been hearing, there's a second fight that has to happen. And then in that very same sentence, Tank was thinking like, okay, I don't know who they would have for me. Now that kind of threw me for a loop because okay, once you fight Rolly, and if you beat, everybody's assuming you're going to beat him, and me included. Once you beat Rolly, who is the they? Like you get what I'm saying? Like who is the they? Because we know he said that they just give him a name of who he's going to fight. He just said okay, and he fights him. So I just want to see how this is why I say guys that I want to see exactly what Tank does once he leaves. I want to see exactly what Tank does once he leaves Floyd, if he leaves Floyd, I want to see what he does because, I just want to see what the matchmaking will be like and will he, what he would do, what type of moves he'll make. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, hold on, guys. We got another call calling in. But Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, I told you guys. But that's a big money. But that's gonna be a popularity fight. That's gonna be a big ass fight right there. That's gonna be one of the biggest fights in boxing if that fight can be made. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, it's third. All right, man, it's the one I was calling, man. I'm calling from the 402, man. No disrespect or nothing. I heard what you said, though. I was just, speaking on that comment I said earlier. You said you wanted to ask me something about it or whatever, what I was meaning.
Yeah, what
I ain't no promoter with no PBC.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, what you meant by that? What you meant by what Crawford's going to need to do in order to?
Basically, this is my personal opinion. I'm looking at it from my observation. I'm like, so if Bud, it's about money, right?
Mm-hmm.
People want most of their money. He said he wanted 50. They went back and forth on that. Spence said he was just playing.
Mm-hmm.
So neither of them call the shots on where the money comes from, for real.
No,
they just got to agree to the terms or whatever. They got to agree to the terms. And in my eyes, it looked like Spence promotionally sell more. I don't have nothing against Bud or Spence. I like both fighters. I'm from Omaha. But to me personally, it just look like Spence the bigger sell when it comes to selling whatever. I don't know. It looked like he the bigger sell.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So I'm saying.
No, I agree with that. You won't get no argument with me on that. Yeah.
So I'm saying if Bud won his biggest amount of money and PBC is the one that got all the money and they the ones that's going to put all the promotion together with their money, that means he basically had to set wherever PBC, whenever they had to fight at. And so if they want to have it in Dallas, it should be in Dallas. And I think Dallas been doing good with Spence.
I think that's gonna come down to whatever. Like, right now, what we're doing is we're getting into dealing with the negotiations of a contract and stuff like that. I don't have any information on, what's going to be the particulars in the contract. How is this fight going to happen? Is it the location? Spence is going to get paid this and that. Crawford is going to have to accept this. Of course, whatever terms that he can negotiate. That's why they call it a negotiation. You know what I mean? They're gonna however they're gonna work that out to make the fight happen. So be it. But like me, the reason why I don't try to get into that third eye, I'm gonna tell you why. When you go online, you go to any YouTube channel, and you see a lot of this. And I'm not saying that you're doing it, but I'm just giving you an example. You see a lot of this. People.
My apologies if I said something wrong, but I'm listening.
No. I'm just saying. I was thinking that what I'm saying is you see a lot of people online, third eye, arguing, debating on why this fight shouldn't happen because my fighter is a bigger star. My fighter knows Jerry Jones. My fighter makes whatever amount of money. My fighter has this and that, and then they make straw man arguments for why this is the reason why this fight shouldn't happen. I want to see the fight happen. I don't want to be arguing about why the fight shouldn't happen because Bud ain't going to do this. I don't know Terrence Crawford. I don't know what Terrence Crawford will do and won't do. And these guys who argue for Spence, they don't know Errol Spence. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford talk to each other on the phone. They know each other. They don't know me. They don't know you. They know each other. So whatever they agree to work out, that's what they're going to have to do.
I agree with you on that.
I just want to see the fight, dog. You get what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah. I agree with you on that. This is my last word. Speculation-wise, I don't know Bud. I'm from Omaha. I don't know Spence. I like both of them. They're great fighters. At the end of the day, I just want to know who holding up the fight. To me, my personal opinion, it looks like it's somebody holding up the fight.
Yeah, I don't think it's
my personal opinion. They both wanted to fight each other.
Yeah, it's not the fighters. I can pretty much guarantee you that
it's not the fighters. Go.
Yeah, it's not the fighters. It's not the fighters. It's just like what you said. They're not putting the money up. Yeah, they're not putting the money up themselves. So whoever is going to be responsible for putting that money up, the money people, they are the ones that's going to have to be able to pull that off. It's not Spence
Hey,
and
much
Crawford.
love to Bud, much love to Smith. I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Yeah. Hey, your phone fading out third eye. Shout out to
Nobody
third
get
eye.
hurt. None of y'all fans don't hurt. Don't nobody hurt nobody. It's all fun and entertainment. You know?
Yeah. Shout out to third eye, man. Thank you for calling in, brother. Thank you for calling in. Shout out to third eye from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, man. That's where I'm at with it, dog. That's where I'm at with it. You see what I'm saying? Cause I've been doing this for 15 months now, Fitz. Yeah, 15 months now. Yeah, 15 months now. Yeah, 15 months. I've been doing this 15 months now. And I don't see it all, bro. I don't see it all. You see what I'm saying? I just want to see the goddamn fight. I don't give a damn. Listen, I hope Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford make as much money as they possibly can. I don't care who get less, who get paid more. I ain't getting a cut of it any goddamn ways. They probably on the phone talking to each other right now while some of us is arguing on the phone about them and they don't even know us and we don't know them. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey there, this is David from South Carolina.
David from South Carolina, talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
I got two questions. If they do fight, do you think Bud should move up? And the second question will be, which one? Cause I think we talked about this earlier. Will be the biggest name, or will be the biggest fight? Tank and Gary Russell Jr. if he moves up, or Devin Haney and Tank, because like the other show, it's the two cities next to each other. I think they have like one for DC, one for Baltimore. I think that right there can be good for everybody there, because just to see two rivalries will be great, and it will be sad if we don't, or for the people that's in that era don't see that fight, because everybody's talking about it, but nothing ain't happening. So it would be great to see that fight.
All right, okay. Let me answer the first question. The first question you said, Bud, what he should do, move up. I think Crawford should do whatever he feels like he needs to do. You know what I mean? If he feel like he want to move up and fight the winner of Brian Castano and Jermall Charlo, fine. If Spence and if he decides to, if he can beat Spence, because to me I have it a 50-50 fight, but if he can beat Spence, if he decides to retire, so be it. He'll be 35 years old later on this year. So it just, it just depends, however his body is feeling. If he feel like that he can still compete at a high level, continue to fight. That's my advice for him or any fighter. As it relates to Gary Russell Jr., as it relates to Tank Davis, anything with Tank Davis fighting another black fighter is going to be huge. If he fights Gary Russell Jr., you have that DC, and you have that DC Maryland, DC Baltimore camaraderie. Yeah, so we gonna have that. We gonna have that out the rip. And then if he fights Devin Haney, Devin Haney trained with Floyd Mayweather as well. Two young brothers fighting each other in their primes, or whatever the case may be. That's going to be big. Anything dealing with Tank as it relates to those guys, it's going to be big. It's going to be big.
Okay.
But I
like that one.
I think the biggest would be Tank and Ryan Garcia. Believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, but I think that'll be the biggest.
Oh yeah, because Ryan got a lot of fans too, and Tank.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. Right. That'd be a huge fight too.
All right. Shout out to David, man. Shout out to David calling from South Carolina, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to David calling from South Carolina. Hold on, we got a call. Hold on, who called in? All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hello. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Eric calling from Houston, Texas.
Eric calling from Houston, Texas. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, man? Coach, I just want to see what your take is on Jermall Charlo and all these excuses, man. This fool saying David Benavidez got to be vaccinated. He got to be at least 25 years old. He got to have a belt. And his new excuse is he don't want to fight him because he broke.
Yeah, I mean, David Benavidez is something else, man. Eric, man, he's something else. That guy, I don't know. I'm not David Benavidez. Jermall Charlo, he's clearly doesn't have the mentality that his brother has. I'll say that. So, but listen, hey, I gotta hey Steve, Kim, call right back, brother. Call right back. I gotta Steve Kim look like he's trying to call in. So yeah, I just think that
Go ahead, man. I just wanted to get your take on that, man.
Well, what I didn't like, I'm gonna tell you what I did like though. What I did like was him, him fighting, like getting into a scuffle at Errol Spence in the ring, fighting, unifying the division, getting his third belt, and you in here, drunk he was drunk at the fight, according to what David Benavidez said, and stuff like that. So. And I want to see them fight in the ring together. Hey, but salute to you, fam. Salute to Eric calling from Houston.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Hold on, guys. We got another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, I did it first.
And we motivate.
It's me, Steve Kim.
Even the greats.
Even the greats. Coach, how you been?
I've been good, brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, I've been listening to a very interesting conversation about Spence Crawford. The call about 2 calls ago makes an interesting point. It's something I told you long ago.
Right.
Look, we all want the fight. We're not the accountants. We're not E.F. Hutton. But the bottom line is, if you look at the metrics, the bigger draw is Errol Spence.
Absolutely.
That's just what it is.
Absolutely.
And I hope that Terrence doesn't get stuck on 50-50. That if he has to accept just quote unquote 43% to Spence's 57, and then with the rematch, if he wins, hey, he gets 50-50. And there comes a point in time, what is the value of a victory? In my view, Terrence Crawford, if he goes to 47 and unifies, becomes undisputed after doing it at 140, after being the best lightweight where he never really got a chance to unify, we're talking about a legendary career. And then he might have an opportunity to go up to 54 and fight for all the belts. So, but for that to happen, you got to beat Spence first. And my view is, if you're a fighter who says, I need X amount or I'm not going to take the fight, well, let's say they come within $1 of that X amount that you wanted. If you don't take it, was it really worth it?
Let me ask you a question. Is this what you're assuming that Crawford is doing? Is this what you're assuming? Or
No. I've been told in the past that some of the fights, like the Pacquiao fight, when they tried to negotiate that for Saudi Arabia, he really wanted an amount that may not have been realistic. But that's neither here nor there. Look, I said that in my article a couple days ago.
Yeah, I read it.
Crawford Spence is the best fight to make in boxing.
Yeah.
To me, it's the pound for pound guys. I personally think that at welterweight, Errol Spence should be number 1 based on body of work.
Yeah.
Now, pound for pound, based on their overall resume and their achievements, and I think their skill level, I would put Crawford number 1 pound for pound. Both guys are top 5, 6 pound for pound guys. Crawford's number 1 on certain lists. Spence is top 5 on a lot of lists. The time is now, because come September, Coach, Errol Spence is going to be still 32, but Crawford's going to be 35. So we can't wait forever on this one.
Yeah, we've been waiting years. Since 2017, 18? So up in there.
Yeah, well, Coach, let's go back. 2018, it was during a Alex Salcedo fight against Maurice Hooker when they fought for the WBO vacant 140 title. That's when they two had. That's when Errol and Terrence had that face-off where they talked stuff to each other, got in each other's faces. So it's really been about 4 years. But you're right, and I don't want to hear who's doing the heavy lifting about who's done all the belts. Look, when Golovkin fought Canelo in 2017. Golovkin's the one that had like 2 or 3 of the belts. I didn't hear any of this heavy lifting talk. Bottom line is, just like that fight, it's the 2 best fighters in the division. Also, the 2 biggest names make the damn fight.
So let me before I let you go, let me ask you this: what role was Stephen Espinosa playing in making this fight happen?
No, I don't. Look, he'll play the role of any other network. Obviously, I think with Fox getting out of the boxing business, it seems it's going to be Showtime's fight. Now, can the network put in a few bucks or some guarantees on the amount of buys as an insurance? Yes. We have to look at the mathematics of this. If both fighters, right, are insisting on $8 to $10 million on their end guaranteed, that means that pay-per-view has to do around $400,000 to $500,000 to break even from a pay-per-view standpoint. And that's not counting the live gate, the casino revenue, sponsorship, and the international. But I would hope that both fighters are realistic in their demand so that this fight could be made, because I really think at this point both fighters have stated they want to fight. Errol Spence has told Dan Rafael it's going to happen next. Well, at that point, you kind of painted yourself into a corner, have you not, Coach?
I mean, maybe he knows something that we don't know. Maybe he know that maybe they have some signed, or maybe they have something that they agreed to. Just like they probably agreed
and
to
I
the
can
terms
honestly say this. Sometimes in pay-per-view, and I've taught this by people that have done a lot of these events, just because a certain amount of buys are done by two fighters, you don't necessarily just average it out and say, well, that's what they're going to do. Sometimes in pay-per-view, when you put two fighters together, 2 plus 2 can actually equal 7 or 8. In other words, regardless of what Spence and Crawford have done in their past pay-per-views, you put these two together right now, peanut butter and jelly, I actually think you could do a really good, significant number.
Yeah, absolutely, because of the demand is so high that this is going to be the fight that bring all of the fans together. It's going to generate the excitement. People are going to be talking about it online. It's going to be nonstop. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to chime in here as always. You are my afternoon delight. But anyway, I'm enjoying the show as always at the office. I'll keep listening, man. Shout out to all you and your listeners.
All right. Shout out to Steve Kim. Thanks, buddy, for calling in. Steve Kim calling in the show. Hey guys, let me go ahead and give everybody a round of applause. We'll rock out. We'll rock out for another 10 more minutes. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, now I don't have an issue with any of that stuff. I mean, if I'm not being a fan of this. You guys know that. I don't like that type of stuff because not because boxing is not a business. I want you guys to understand something. The only thing I have an issue with is when I see fans online debating about why this fight should not happen. I'm not in the why this fight should not happen business. I am in the why this fight should happen business. You see what I'm saying? I don't like to make straw man arguments for why this fight won't happen because this guy need to do A, B, C, and D. I don't make the terms of the contract. That's going to be between Errol Spence and Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Should Terrence Crawford factor in whatever he may factor in? Should he factor in and say, hey man, this dude got 3 belts, dog. He got the promotional outfit. You want to come over here and become undisputed? You're going to have to kind of agree to their terms. If that's what he needs to do, so be it. Devin Haney made concessions to go to Australia. Some people who support Devin Haney online, content creators, they even say Devin Haney signed a slave contract. He signed a slave contract. I don't know what a slave contract is. Please explain that to me as it relates to Devin Haney, but he signed a slave contract. That's what they say. So the fighters are going to have to know, hey man, listen, man, this is what it is. But that ain't my problem. That's not my job. And I can't, I don't know Terrence Crawford. I don't know Errol Spence. I can't call him right now. Hey, yeah, Errol, what's up, baby boy? Hey, check this out, dog. Listen, this is what I need you to do. Put this in the terms of your contract in order to make this happen, man. You did this, this, and this. Hey, Crawford, look here, man. You got to be more realistic. Yada, yada, yada. And that's why I asked Steve. I say, do you know, is that the case? Is this what he's asking for? This is what he's doing? And he said, no, this is, he's going by what he heard from the past. About Crawford, what he heard from the past. And I don't, and then too, I don't know, again, I don't know. I'm not in the loop. All I care about is let's get this fight over the finish line so we can see the fight, dog. That's all I care about. When you come on this show, I'm consistent in my message. I say, I just want to see the fight, dog. Whatever it takes. I just want to see the fight. Whatever it takes. You know, Al Haymon, whatever, Crawford Spence. I just want to get the fight done. That's all I care about. All the other stuff, man, I don't, you know. Because it's not my field of expertise. I don't work for the PBC. You know, it's not my field of expertise. So, you know, and I'm not an advisor to any other fighters. You know what I mean? So I'm on the outside looking in just like everyone else. So I'm just, you know, just being honest, guys. Just being honest. Hold on. Shout out to Edwin Castillo. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, you want me to play? I got you, dog. I got you, fam. Hold on. Another call calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Esteban from Chicago.
Esteban from Chicago. Talk to me, fam.
I just wanted to say, when it comes to these big fights and guys, the fans diminishing the loser, that's what turns me off from like a lot of fan bases, because like win or lose, Crawford or Spence, I respect them equally. It doesn't diminish anything they've done in their career. And that's one thing I get when like talking in comment sections, where it's like, just because a guy loses doesn't make him a bum.
No.
And that's one see a lot in comment section.
I mean, you know, certain fans feel a certain way. That's just how they feel about it. If it's a fighter that they don't like, that fighter loses, he's a bum. And that's just how they feel. You know, when you hear someone say that, more than likely, that's probably what it is. They just have a disdain for that person. And it is what it is. You can't change people's minds on that.
Yeah. Like, personally, I'm a big Canelo fan. But, like, the Bivol fight, to me, is really dangerous for him.
Yeah.
Like, he could get rocked in that fight. He could truly get beat up in this fight. And but I still want to see him. And if he loses, it doesn't take away from Canelo to me at all. You know, it's a fight. I see fights this way. If guy A fights guy B, one could win 7 out of 10. It could be 5 out of 10. It could be 6 out of 10. But we only get to see them fight maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
You know.
Anybody that says a fighter is a bum, especially if it's an elite fighter, that tells you right there that person hates that fighter, and he fears that fighter would beat the fighter that he loves. And this is what it is. So, and, you know, these guys have an emotional attachment to the fighter and their fighter that they like, and they say all types of stuff. And I don't pay those guys no attention. Those guys are just fanboys, emotional, and attached to them. But let's shout out to you, fam. Got one more call. Yeah, these guys. I don't even pay attention to that shit. That's some emotional shit that they just fanboying about their fighter. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan.
What's your name?
JC.
JC from Detroit. Talk to me.
What's going on? No, I read the little title line or whatnot. Subscribe to you so I get my notifications. And the comment that Canelo made somewhat bothered me, but this is all biased. It's boxing, so everybody gonna feel how they feel. Pertaining to the fact of the matter is he's not fighting, or he skipped on a couple title shots. You know what I'm saying? And for him to say that, it's like, come on, man. You picked your route. You know what I'm saying? You picked your route. Instead of going the bumpy road and getting through it, you picked your route. So that comment really don't hold weight in my opinion. And like I said, so it's boxing, so everybody gonna feel how they feel. But no, I ain't want nothing really too crazy. Just want to chime in, throw that out there, and, you know, maybe somebody could pick that off and go from there. I appreciate you even up.
I talked about that. JC. I said that, you know, some people will feel that, hey, man, Canelo, you know, he ain't really fighting the best and stuff, such and such. Some people will feel that way about that. I did address that in there. So I get exactly where you're coming from. I know you just tuned in, but I did address that. It's going to be subjective to the individual. But shout out to JC Carter from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody.
You know it.
Detroit versus everybody, man. And what Tony Harrison say? We gain the hardest. We gain the hardest. That's what we do.
Turn around, turn around. Yeah.
AB coming back in July, so I'm happy about that. Let's give AB a round of applause. The Can Man, you feel me?
Now, do you retire or do you take one of the toughest fights of your career against a young black African-American stud who's been working his ass off since he was 8 years old? Do my brother put it out on the line then? So if not, then come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby.
True, true, true. Shout out to Jermall Charlo. Hey man, let's go ahead, David. Let's go ahead and do this here like this here, man. Shout out to all the Devin Haney fans, especially from Oaktown. Devin Haney fans celebrating right now. They juking right now in the town. Oh, they juking right now in the town. They know they're gonna be undisputed. Call him, what's the name? Where you call it from?
James, Newark, New Jersey. Afros.
James, what's going on, man? The Afros.
What's up, man?
I love that song.
that used to be my movie or what's that guy's name? What is his name? Robert Townsend. You remember that when he did the Afros?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my joint. I was called to mess with your chat. They always block me because I ride Errol Spence like they ride Bud. Ronald Franklin, yo, you a sucker for blocking me, Lady Dum Dum. All y'all that be blocking me because y'all been riding Terrence Crawford meet. Now it's getting close. Nobody don't want to talk about Errol Spence. Everybody want to call everybody aerosexual. The fight's gonna come up now. Stop blocking me. It's over. You know what I mean? It's time. The fight is time. Let's jump to each other now. I hear them talking. They be like, "Oh, listen, you got to hear them in the chat. They saying, oh, Spence was ducking. He this, he that. Now when he's saying it's time to fight, now they're like, oh no, James, you are aerosexual because you're saying this. No, I'm giving the same energy y'all been giving for Bud. Y'all give Bud that for energy. I'm on Errol Spence team. I'm giving him the same energy.
Hey, James, this my brother, man. James, he like to push the envelope.
And the more they mad, the more I'm going with Spence team. And the funny thing is, I just want to see the fight. I ain't know neither one of their sides, but the more they say Bud, the more I'm gonna say Spence, because just to get on their nerves. I
gotta go back and see the replay. When I go back and see the replay, because I can't catch everything. But hey, James, shout out to you, my brother. All right, we finna wrap up.
All right, man. Have a good day, brother.
Yes, sir. Shout out to James. Phone lines is closed. The shop is closed, and we gonna do this OJ the Jew Man style, man. Hey, man. Hopefully, man. You know me. I was pessimistic, but now pessimistic. But now I'm like, okay, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. God damn, boy. I'm like, bro. I don't know. We gonna see what's up, man. We gonna see what's up. This is only one of the biggest fights that can be made in boxing right now. That's all, But we gonna see what's happening. Again, as I said before, I know people feel some type of way about what Canelo said because they feel like he haven't fought the best. And then as it relates to Tank Davis, I do kind of like what Tank is saying that, hey, man, he do want to fight the winner of George Kambosos and Devin Haney. I don't think that's realistic, to be honest with you, especially if Devin Haney wins that first fight. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is the fight to make. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all, I know it sounds crazy, but bro, both of them dudes have a big fan base. I'm telling you, that's the fight to make. Shout out to my main man, Rob Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes, my brother right here in Tampa with me, man. Shout out to Chickarelli from LA. Shout out to Damian Bennett, man, from B-More. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Fistiana Fights. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. Shout out to my brother Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. Shout out to Mark Nash from the ATL. Shout out to Rider of the Storm, Big Carl Hansen from Australia. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to Ace Sneed, Dr. Paul Evans, Mr. Pads. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Miss, can't no man handle me, coach. Shout out to my sister, man, Lisa Bells. Shout out to my man, Smith West from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody. Well, I told Harris say, no, we rep the hardest. Don't nobody rep harder than Detroit. We rep the hardest. We gang the hardest. Gang. Detroit all day, baby. I told Harris, I gotta get back. Hey, man, you know, I like Tony Harris, man. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402, my brother from Omaha, Nebraska, man. Shout out to Malcolm Roach from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Fuller Bond. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Dean West. Jim 82. Two Matador. Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Jason Dockery. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to the Queen Carmen Serene. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Ralph Reacts. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Shout out to AV Sounds. Shout out to Arnold Muketsi. Shout out to Troy Graham from B More. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Shout out to Bush the Can Man Cassidy from London. Shout out to Major Key Boxer from the O. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Arthur Hawkins, man. Big Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Big Heck. Big Heck, I got you, baby. I got you. I'm talking to Leonard right now. He say he's still not going to unblock me on Twitter, but we working out the particulars right now for your contract so you can get paid, baby boy. Shout out to Manny 209. Shout out to the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to W Right Side, and shout out to Lil Right Side too. Lil Right Side as well. Shout out to Just a Fan. Shout out to the Queen Lady Shan. Shout out to Mr. Pragmatic. Shout out to Drummond for Life, and shout out to Javon Soto. We ain't finished yet, baby. We ain't finished. We got to give the guys who called in today a shout out. Shout out to Juan from California. Shout out to David from Montana. Shout out to I ain't gonna get that sucker no shout out. Shout out to Archie from Vegas. Shout out to Johnny from New York. Shout out to Ben Gaines from Las Vegas. Shout out to Devon from Detroit. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to Third Eye from Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to David from South Carolina. Shout out to Eric from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Steve Kim from LA. Hey, Steve Kim. Shout out to Esteban. What's going on, baby? From the Showtime in the house. Shout out to JC from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody, baby. Detroit versus everybody. And I ain't even from Detroit. And shout out to James from New Jersey, man. Who else I got in the chat, man? What we got in the chat, man? Shout out to man Jeff Lucietta, man. Salute to Lynn. Shout out to No. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Tariq, F Society, Real Rap. I think I got Third Eye, my brother True Gritter. Shout out to Jay, rolling with the punches. We bobbing and weaving, baby. Shout out to Big Lex in the building, man. Shout out to Alden, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Kenny Lowe, what's happening, bro? Tony Boswell, B. Lawrence, and yeah, it is what it is, man, etc. Pugilism. Shout out to the Mac Mob who came through here, man. E Thriller, all of those guys, man. Mosquito Spray, Rebel Life, Bold and Understanding, and General Big Fish. Big Legs, General Big Fish. General Big Fish is a diehard Errol Spence fan. His name is General Big Fish. So I got friends. I got friends on the other side. I got friends who love Errol Spence and family members who would debate me and want to argue all day over Errol Spence and beat Crawford and so on. But we all family. We all got a lot of love for each other. We love each other, man. That's what it's all about. and we're going to make it do what it do. Other than that, that's it. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing, man. And you know, hey, guess what, guys? And you know how we do.
They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.